So the plan is, hello turtles. Uh, I I I want to play this game. I want to play Car Mechanic Simulator VR. I mean, I have the flat version. I enjoy that, but I don't know. I just want to play this game. I was gonna try and compare and contrast it with the flat version, but here's the problem: is that I've got to turn on my VR headset, which is like, turning on your VR headset. So, oh shoot, chat's still up. I guess we leave chat up. Nah, well, do I want to leave chat up? What do you guys think when you watch when you watch Hello Z4? Hold on, Z4DE XD. Zaid, is that what that is? Um, I never played Half Life. I'm not super into Half Life, to be honest. I thought about playing Alex. I think people would like Alex, but when I'm trying to make a gun in Rooms 2 in Rec Room, I can't because there's no clamps. You can just there's a video I made a while back where you can just like attach them. You can just, hey, look, okay, Zayd. All right, I got there. I figured it out. But but you could get a no VR in OVR, a no VR mod. Why would I want a no VR mod? I have the game in screen mode, right? I have 2018 and 2020, 2021. But kind of want to play this one, even though I know it's like more complicated. You know what I mean? There's something I've always wanted to do, which was learn how to do that thing where you make pretty much any game you have VR. Like, if I could get, I know, okay, I don't want to say too much just in case I do it, but there's a mod for GTA 4, and there's probably the same mod probably exists for GTA 5. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm sure I can look it up if I need to. And I would love to do that mod in GTA 4 or 5 depending, but in VR. And I think it would make a really good video. Or you could play inside the side scroller type, inside, that what you're talking about. um Man. Okay, so here's my dilemma. I'll say, because who is calling me? Really? Right now? Apologies. My bad. Um, what was I gonna do? So we want to try and play this, but I feel like meta's gonna pop up. Oh, the reason I was asking about chat is because like I would like to take the footage here and turn it into like something afterwards, like a video, and wouldn't be edited very much, but something like that. And so like other people that I've seen who have done that, they don't have chat up, and so that's why I'm debating on whether to have chat up or not, for that thing later, whatever it is. I feel like I should have chat off for that, just because it would be a little bit better. But for now, we'll just keep it up. We'll just keep it up. So, I guess we got to try and hook up my VR and switch my microphones and see how everything works. I'll probably turn the camera off once that all starts. Really, we got to see if the computer can handle it. That's really what we got to say. What we've got to see what's going on. So, let's plug in the VR and hope everything works. And how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Everybody or nobody, I don't know. I just it was like I just went to the bathroom even though I didn't. All right. Let's turn on the Quest and see what happens. I'm using a Quest 2 still. A lot of people are like, go to the Quest 3, go to the Quest 3, but like, it doesn't have a headphone jack. Or at least, well, the Quest 3S. Quest 3S, which is the one I have. It doesn't have a headphone jack, so I'm not going to use it. There's not... I don't know. I don't think it would work. I mean, I suppose you could always try it, right? But I don't think it would work for recording stuff. Or like, because would it not, if I was sitting here playing a game and the microphone source is the microphone from the Quest, right? But there's also sound blasting out of the Quest, wouldn't it like interfere with the microphone recording, right? So that's where I'm like, that's why I don't even the Steam frame, they said it wasn't going to have a headphone jack, and I'm like, man, do you really expect Bluetooth to be at least okay? Granted, I haven't tried it, but everything I've heard is that if you do Bluetooth like headphones to your Quest or Quest 2 or whatever, that the delay is such that it makes it kind of unplayable. And I'm like, maybe they can take care of that, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem. You know what I should do? Eat something. It's been over 10 hours and I haven't eaten anything. You're fine. You're fasting. You're fine. You're all right. All right, hang on. Is this going to connect or not? I wonder if it did. See, I'm wondering what's going to happen when I connect it. Is it going to freeze the computer? Is it going to destroy it? What's it going to happen? It's just, I don't know what to eat. I don't care where there is for lunch. Well, are we talking about no money? Like, are we talking about, you're like, you ain't got no money, you just got to eat what's in the cabinet? Or are we talking about, like, you got some money, you can DoorDash something? Or are we talking about you got to leave the house to go get some fast food, if that's what you want? You know what I mean? I'm not fasting. Yo, fasting's not too bad. I've tried it a couple times. It's not really like once you get over that, what in the world is happening? I stream and then stuff keeps happening around the house. What's going on? What in the world? It's like imagine that it's like the only time like you're like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna play my video game that I just got or something, right? And then at that moment, your mom or your girlfriend or whoever is just like, can we just, what's it called? Ugh. That right there. Ooh, this is a good, you know what? This is a good, let's see. No. Why can't we do anything about that? Let's see. Because I need to learn how to get rid of people quick, right? Like, I should have known with, it is what it is. Okay, so how do I do this? Can I do it from here, I wonder? Yeah, there we go. Now do we time out or do we just completely hide them? Like I said, I mean, if people start going crazy, I just kind of think they don't, yeah, we'll just get rid of them. That just seems kind of rude, I don't really have tolerance for it. So, anyway, let's see if it works. Dude, it's like what's crazy is it's so like I don't know how to explain this the right way, but it's like, hey, let's be civil for a couple seconds, and then after that, after we determine a kind of like baseline of civility, let's let's just troll some people. I don't know. He was saying trolly stuff, man. I don't have no tolerance for it. So, let's see. Hello, big Uncle Denny. What kind of a name is Unc? Big Unc? Is that what they call? Okay. Let's see. All right. So I'm in. I'm in. It's actually working. So now that I'm in, let's see. I'm probably gonna. Oh wow, that's pretty. That's framed up pretty nice. But I do need to switch. Hang on. Let me switch the microphone. The microphone stuff. Um, Desktop audio. No. Yeah, we should switch this to Oculus, and then we're gonna switch to. Let's see how good it works. All right, hello, hello. Okay, so now let me start the game, and then they do call me. I mean, that's your name. That's the name you chose. So that's on you. Okay, so let's play. I'm assuming if I hit play on this, then it will open up. Launch Oculus to Oculus. Launch Steam in Steam. What? Launch Oculus in Oculus VR mode. Well, no, let's just do Steam. I'd rather just play Steam. I don't like any other ones. I can't wait to have even. I don't know. Even though it doesn't have a headphone jack, I kind of still think I want to buy a Steam frame, just because it would be, not meta. I've toyed around with this idea a little bit. It's gonna have issues. Anyway, I've toyed around with the idea before of like doing a thing that's like different uncles, different unks, as a like a meme, like a funny like 5 different types of unks. All right, so now we're in here. Let's go to Car Mechanic Simulator. Okay, now you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. We're in. We're in. Where did the name RCL Man come from? Oh man, it's a name that I've had since like middle school. Like whenever I don't know, I came up with it years ago. There are 2 things I've said this before. There's 2 things I'm waiting to occur. When those 2 things, or one of those 2 things occur, then I'll say what it stands for. It's nothing really good. It's nothing bad, but it's just not. There's no real reason for this like suspense of what is it when it's really not that big of a deal. But I said that's what I would do. So, all right. So let's leave that. I really wish I could get the chat somewhere else. Maybe off the screen. It might be better to be off the screen. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna take it off. We're gonna take it off. Okay. We're in the game. I haven't played this game in forever. I do need to, I guess, be able to see chat. So I could possibly try to run OVR and see if that would work. I have OVR, I think. I don't know. Rec Room is cooked. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly cooked. No guarantee on the cookedness. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator VR. I have played this before, but I guess we're gonna press the knob on the right controller to activate the laser. Okay. To accept an option on screen, point the laser and click. Bam. All right. You grab all items in game by clenching your hands on the controller. Press A on the right controller to bring the tablet to your hand. Word. Okay. Helpful information related to the game is displayed on the tablet. If something if something important happens on the screen, the left controller will vibrate. Okay. Oh, and I can expand it. Okay. Woo. All right, word. Okay. It looks like every time I film something, like for me, for whenever I do things, even in real life or here, like this to me seems like a comfortable. If I was looking, I guess I need to look here. If I'm looking here, this is where like it would be comfortable to see the thing. But whenever I'm doing it like over here, maybe it's just the difference. I don't know. I can't really tell. Anyway, I'm gonna look up at chat every once in a while. So just be. Is Rec Room cooked? I don't think so. Do you think Rec Room can make a comeback? Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. They're trying, and you just gotta see. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure Roblox had some tough times. They have some tough times now, so I'm sure that in the future, as long as they don't go completely under, I'm sure they're fine. Press A on the right controller to bring tablet to hand. Health information. Something happens. Whatever. Okay. If text on the tablet is too small, hold the device with both hands and enlarge. Okay, a lot of important information appears on the tablet when your watch vibrates and beeps. Check your tablet screen. Okay. Okay. Blue circle appears where you can grab an item, move your hand close. Okay. Green circle signals that you clench your hand freely. Okay. A white circle appears on something such as another object prevents you from grabbing. Okay. A lot of important information appears. In a moment, the wizard will guide you through VR headset setup. Oh, man. Okay. I want to be sitting down. My problem is that I think if I need to get something from like my waistband, it might be difficult. I don't know. Also, we need to see, is there a way that I can maybe if I put a chat up, is it gonna be all right, we're gonna try something. Oh shoot. Hang on. We're sitting. Okay, adjust floor offset. I'm touching the ground right now. Damn, floors. I'm real short. Or no, I'm getting taller. Wait. I'm real short. Look at this. That's like the shortest we could be. I mean, that's pretty close. That's like where the floor is actually. Okay, I guess we're gonna do it like that. That seems a little much. All right, to crouch, you can either do it in the real world or press X button on the left controller. I'm on the ground. I'm straight up on the ground. Okay. All right. Smooth turning. Oh, we got the smooth turning. All right. Welcome to knob walking. Knob walking. Okay. Let's do knob walking. Pie menu, static pie menu. Oh man. Let's do the hand. Enjoy the rest of the game. Okay. Check in out. Check it out. Let's see. Welcome tutorial. Oh, skipped. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway. Okay. New game. Oops. That messed with me. Hold on. Can I move? Yo, look at the car. Oh, yeah. It's so tiny. It's like a 1/5 scale model. Word. Where's this car in Rocket League? All right, hang on. Let me. I want to try to put up chat. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh. Yeah, I guess not. Really? Hang on, let me put up chat. I can't even get to the meta window? That kind of sucks. All right, well. RCL's Garage. All right, RCL's Garage. Oh, did not work. There we go. New game. Normal mode. So I've played the first one, Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 and 2021 pretty extensively. I've played this once before, but I'm not really 100% sure how it's gonna go. So, also, I don't know. Dude, it's not happy. I don't know if you can see how glitchy it is. It's pretty glitchy on my screen. Oh god. Okay. Can we do something about this? Ooh. Finish test track to complete tutorial. Welcome to the car mechanic simulator. See the new fully unlocked garage and check out the operation of various. You can finish the tutorial by taking the car to the test track. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. I'll take this one. Cannot start engine. Okay, cool. Oh, I just want. Hold on. Settings. Video settings. Graphics quality. Ultra. Custom. Low. We just want low. Apply. That should make it run a little bit smoother, right? Okay. Now. I hope this is stream safe music. It's probably not though. Exit. 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 Okay, I guess it's not gonna work. Anyway, so now we gotta figure out what to do. We need to fix 2 cars, I'm assuming. Tutorial. Finish test track to complete tutorial. Okay. So would I not need to skip tutorial, repair bench, order city map, and then I would need to go to the test track, which is where? Down there. Back. So I know what we've got to do really is fix one of these cars, one or both of these cars. But there's I don't know what that does. Okay. I guess let's sit here and see what this does. Tutorial. Finish test. Okay. Use for mounting a tire on a rim and balancing the assembly of the wheel. Okay. So I guess. Do I not grab? Okay. Now am I repairing or disrepairing? Wait. Oh well, it just started. Okay. I guess it depends on. Do I need the whole car fixed? Okay. It didn't. Okay, maybe that was just a tutorial. Yo, we gotta. I didn't have to do this in the other game. What is your dream car? I've always been partial to a Viper. I like a Dodge Viper, but I'm not really sure how good it is. That's something I would choose. What about you? Let me guess. I'm gonna guess because right now it's the middle of the day in America, right? That probably some of you are not in America, so I'm gonna say like an Aston Martin or something. That's probably what you like. Hello, cow guy. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Tutorial 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. Finish test track. This is used to compress suspension and coil springs. Yes. Okay. The thing is that I know how these work. From the, or not how they work, but from the flat game. But this is just a different way of experiencing the game, I suppose. So then we take that. Oh, and then we can remove the individual parts. Okay. Alright, I gotcha. So now we find the next tutorial. So this is a tutorial scavenger hunt then. Allows you to test cars. Oh yeah, this is the, what's it called, room. Is it unlocked immediately? It can't be unlocked immediately. Word. Okay. Cool. Now this is going to be the thing where I repair parts, right? Gives you a chance to repair parts. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Next one. I wonder, I might need to rotate faster. I kind of want to rotate faster. Yeah. More VR settings. No, that's fine. I wish I could. Damn. I want to go back. gonna make me do this again. Okay. There, it was negative 30. Okay. Smooth turning. Oh, I thought it was gonna give me audio settings. I thought it was gonna give me more options, but I guess not. Any kind of truck, but not the Tesla one. A lot of people seem divisive on the Tesla truck, on whether they like it or hate it or whatever. It's definitely a cool thing to see, like on the road driving around. But I think from what I hear about the quality, it's not the best quality of for a truck. It's more like a truck for looks is kind of like what it kind of looks like. This is the lift. You use it to lift cars. Lift. No? Lift. Why you no lift? Oh, is it because I need to be out of tutorial to do it? Alright, up. Uppy. Up. Why did it know up? Oh! Oh! Okay, hang on. I gotta be tall. This is... okay. Cool. So in the other game... up. Dude, I don't know why, but that's like better. Now if I go lock and then I go down, word, cool. Okay, all right, where's the next one? Oh, oil change. Wait, hold on. If we're doing an oil change, we gotta get this up. Okay. Allows for a safe disposal of motor oil, blah blah blah. You think this thing needs new oil? Probably. I'm gonna have to stand up. There's no way I can get access to bolts and stuff from down here. Am I still ducked down? No, I'm not even ducked down. I'm gonna have to mess with the height. There's no way I can do that. Oh, this is where we store parts. Allows to store parts. Done. Got it. Figured it out. Okay, cool. Next one. Oh, the painting place. Okay. So does it give you this automatically, I wonder? This is where you do paint jobs. Because in the actual game, like, you only get like a small space to start, and then this is kind of like the garage you end up with at the end, basically. Alright, let's go here. This is the cleaning thing. So maybe at some point, if we keep doing this, probably not, but at some point, what you can do is you can buy a car and then you can just like clean it, replace some bits on the outside. Don't do any like major engine work. What is this room over here? Is this the Dyna thing? Yeah. Word. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, I don't really know what to do with those right now. So this is the computer. Look at this giant screen. Just work. Order more parts. What's that do? Oh. Computer allows you to purchase new parts, but I should be able to use the tablet at some point. Am I using a virtual computer in virtual reality? This is crazy. Give me a part. I need an ABS pump. That's nuts. I don't recall that happening. Okay. This is the battery charger. We're charging the battery. Ooh. Put you there. Hook you up. Charge you up. Make it all work. Alright. Battery charger done. What is this now? This is like a spot welder thing? Whoa! I've never seen this before. What does this do? Allows you to perform repairs on bodywork. I've never seen that before in my life. Now, is it just hold it there, or is it actually... Okay, it looks like it's just hold it there. That's awesome. Where do I get that? I've never had that tool before. I don't think. Can I put this on? Hell yeah. Can't see a damn thing out of there. This is... Oh, I can't even read that. Machine. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. All right, we're almost done. This is how we lift the engine out. And where's number 14? All right, now are you gonna tell me how to fix this? Oh no, is this a clean? The last step. Top up the oil in the car to complete test track. How do I open this hood? That's the question. Okay. Do I need to go pop it from the inside? I don't think so, right? How does one I'm a short mechanic. The short mechanic. How do I oh. Whoa, what did I just do? Can we open it? I don't. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. All right. That was too much. Okay, so down, and then let's get a little bit of oil. There we go. This is nice. There was no little meter in the original flat game. Alright, we're full. Get out of here. Wait, how do I get this undone? It's full. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we did that. Why is this headlight off? Put this back. Put it back. Okay. Okay, and then it said tutorial, finish test track to complete tutorial. So now I'm assuming that means that this is good to go, right? So then we need to go to the test track, right? So where would the test track be? I think it's this door over here. No? What's that? What does that do? Is that for electric vehicles? Where's the map? Can I use this computer too? Hell yeah, I don't have to go in the office. Hell yeah. Hang on, I need to get to the map. I need to figure out where we're going. So we can... Okay, press B, back. We want to go to the racetrack. So city map, racetrack, warehouse inventory, tutorial exit. It's city map, I know, but how do I get to the racetrack? What if I held it like this? No? Finish test track to complete. See. Order. No jobs. Exit. No. We don't want that. Save game and return to menu. Continue. Tutorial. Skip tutorial. Repair workbench. How do I get out of here? Because normally I go to the map. But it's not letting me. Select destination. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there another test track somewhere? It seems like I'm able to... But for some reason I can't do it there. Maybe it's just... Oh, no, test track. There we go. All right, that one should be working. So now we get to drive for a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Tutorial fast track. Okay. Use to check the performance of the car. Test the car's steering, suspension, braking. Okay. Adjust the position in the car. Okay. Bring me up. And then bring me forward. Forward, forward, forward. I need more forward, more forward. Up. Maybe up again. Forward again. That seems about right. Can maybe go forward a little bit more. That seems alright. Okay. So now that we did that, speed dial, acceleration tests. Oh, no, not. Okay. Word, okay. Hell yeah. Dude, hell yeah. I didn't know we were gonna get to drive. Whoa. It's got some get up and go, this little car. Ooh. Hang on. Hang on. Do we got an e-brake situation here? Looking for an e-brake. No e-brake. Alright, that's fine. Woo! Wait. Okay. Dude, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm better at driving here than on screen mode. Yeah! Woo! Stop! Oh, nope, didn't quite make it. Oops. It's okay. It's alright. We got it. We're good. Hey, alright. Hell yeah, dude. That was fun. That was way better than doing it on the game. Or doing it on screen mode. I can't wait to go test out more cars. That was so much better. Okay, so I've experienced one other VR racing game, and it was like, it started with an A. It was like Astor Consortium or something like that. I don't even know what it was called. I don't know. That was way better. That experience I just had. That's pretty cool. Well, Turtles, I just, this is something that I've had for a while, and I've never really, like, fully played it. And, I mean, I'll do some Rec Room stuff later. I'm planning on doing a long stream today. But I wanted to play this for a little bit and just see how it goes, you know? Okay, so basically now, now what we have our this is our mechanic shop now, okay? It's not upgraded like the other one and everything. This is just our mechanic shop. So, I have to take orders. What is that? Oh, that's my tablet. I have to take orders and, you know, fix things and figure out what things are wrong with the car and everything. Order parts, all that stuff. So, this is people who want my help on cars, okay? The blue ones are story missions, so they're going to be a little bit harder. You know what I mean? This one is just like a regular, like, doesn't really matter that much kind of order. Just a regular extra order. Alright, so job description, brake problems, list provided. Okay, that's good. That gives us a whole list of what we need to fix. This one, a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. Okay, so hang on. What the heck? I'm trying to get just turn this down a little bit. Losing my voice over here. Okay, so we're gonna take this order because it's new, or it's the newest one. All right, so we've got we've got this car. Got some brake problems with it. Check it out. Now, I think really all we have to do is those from this angle, from right here. Those look pretty okay. Maybe need some new pads. Rotors look okay. Those look pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, look here. This is the problem child. There's your problem right there. Okay. So, now we need to figure out how to move this. It didn't show us how to move this. Work on part. I think we need inventory warehouse. How do we move the car? Oh, there we go. That's what we want. All right. Oop. Move the car to the lift. We got to get it off the ground. So hopefully, this is a stand-up kind of game, I think. All right, let's go up one level. Let's take the tires off, you know. All right, how come? Why tire no come off? Do I need this thing? Is that why the tire's not coming off? All right. One thing this game is lacking is the thing where you kind of like grab stuff and it just comes to you. There we go. Now it's possible that there's other problems here. Stick that under there just in case. Now how do I get this? Am I supposed to actually take a bolt to these? You want me to stick this back here and unbolt it? No. Oh, why do I need to take that off? I don't need to take that off. Why are you making me take that off? Do you need me to get the wrench to do this? Is that how detailed we are right now? You need me to get the wrench? You can't be serious right now. Can you? Oh my gosh, I have to use an actual wrench. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Alright, hang on. Oh my gosh, this might this might be the point where I'm like, oh, never mind, I don't like this. It takes so long to do this. There's got to be an easier way. Oh, I can do like this. Can I do like this? Yeah, I'll just go around in a circle. Okay. All right, so there. Okay, now that the caliper's off. Take the caliper. I'm going to lose these parts for real. This is horrible. Okay. This is bad. I'm going to lose these parts 100%. All right, took the brake pad off. This is okay. This is more detailed than I thought. For real. For real, dude. I thought this was going to be... Okay. So this, we can roll out of here. We don't need that. We do need a new, whatever that's called. What's this called? Rotor? That's what we need. Can I roll it? Hang on. Oh, come on. Hey, it actually rolled. All right. Where? Oh, I didn't have that, so I actually have to go to the computer. Unless this will let me do it. Will it let me do it? I don't think so. I bet it will. At some point, it'll unlock. There it is. No, I don't have it yet. Damn. Okay, so I have to go over to the computer and actually do it. Damn. It's gonna be fun though to be able to actually what's it called? Okay, so we need parts. We need, what was that? That was brakes, right? Brakes, brake disc. Now, where do they come in? I wonder. Is that it? That box? Where do they come in? That's not it, surely. No. Where are my products at? Here? How long do they take? What are these? I don't know what those are. Okay. Is pretty realistic. See, I went to there was another car game that I had that also was pretty realistic. But the only problem with that is that it didn't have multiple cars. It just had the one like car you work on over and over again. Is this in my inventory now? Where are my brakes at, sir? Did I not? Or not my brake, but I wonder if I look in my inventory, will it just be there? What the heck? I don't understand. It didn't show me where to get my inventory. Okay. Inventory. Okay, so they're here. Are you no, I don't want to sell it. How do I get it out? Where is it at? Is it over here in the box? I was just chilling on the ground, or? Huh. It's in my inventory. Hey, okay, alright. We're figuring it out. I do feel like I wish I could walk a little bit faster. I'm sure that's like a feature you unlock as you go further. Alright. And that's what it's like to change a rotor. Okay? Rotor. No? What's going on? Why is it not going on? Am I tripping? That's totally how you get that thing on there, right? Bro, what's happening here? Uh-oh. I've missed a dire part of the tutorial. What in the world? What did I miss? Is it too big? Oh, do I need the other one? I need the other one, don't I? I got the wrong one. Brakes. I need the ventilated one. I done bought an extra one for no reason. Alright, so if I go to my inventory now and I get this one, does it drop here or is it over there? I guess it's over there. Yep, sure is. Can't believe I got the wrong one. Alright, swipe. Really think these should be put on a shelf or something. Be better, right? No, this looks exactly the same. This looks exact. No, but it's a different one. That thing wasn't there before. What the hell? There we go. All right, we got that on there. Now we get these on here. Get this. Put that on. Oh no. Okay, maybe we put this on first. Put that on. Get your little cylinder in there. What's going on? Do I put the cylinder in here first? No. That's there. where do I put the cylinder? There's no way it's going to let me do that without putting the cylinder on, right? Am I tripping? Put that on there. Yes. Are you sure you want to install brake caliper? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. So now that's on. We have to rescrew. These, right? Or no? Does it not count? Am I tripping? What? I'm confused. That goes there. No matching parts. What you mean no matching parts? Okay, now it works. It's a little buggy, I guess. So now we can... And you can just rotate instead of having to like crank it. There we go. Alright, we got that. We'll put our wheel back on. Now, I don't know if that was all the issues, but for a beginner mission, I think that's all the issues. Alright. Let's go to orders. Oh no, let's not. We want to go to the ones that we already have, which I guess we can do like this, right? We go like that, and then go. Parts, inventory. Maybe it's parts notes. No, that's not it. Overview, move car, assembly. Here we go, car status. Car status. Oh my gosh. Nope, we were very wrong. Okay. Pads, and ABS pump. What? Which pads? Damn, I did all of that for nothing. Let's see. Reminds me of Job Simulator. I guess it is technically a job simulator, right? Damn, so which... Am I gonna have to take all the tires off? In order to get the brakes? I know where ABS is. That's gonna be easy, right? I just gotta pop that open. And the ABS should be... I'm so short. I'm the shortest mechanic in the world. Man, you're gonna make me stand up, aren't you? Damn it. Hang on. Oh, let me stand up. All right. Okay. So, ABS is over here. This shouldn't be too hard to get to. We just might have to, I don't know, get a screwdriver or something. I don't know how we take that out in VR. Auto Mechanic Simulator, yeah. Okay, so I need to remove the brakes, but I have no way of really telling which brakes are good or bad. Unless there's, maybe I can, do I have diagnostic tools? I don't think so. Assembly, I have overview. No? What is that? That doesn't do anything? No. See, on the, what's it called? On the regular one, you can go like this, and it'll tell you can click on it and it'll highlight. There we go. Alright, that'll tell me which ones are actually messed up. Or it should. Maybe not. Let me do like this. How about that? No? It should be highlighted now. Like, I know it's that. So if I go like this, and I do... I just don't know how to get this off. I've never had to do this. in the VR. And I'm like, do I use the same tool? Oh, okay, there's a brake, and there's a brake. Okay, but how do I get this out? Oh, yep, there you go. Ooh, this is a lot more time consuming than doing it in the game, in the flat game. It's very fickle on what gets counted as. There we go. This is enough. Just one repair is enough for me to go. That's enough. Who am I to think I want to do this in real life and repair real cars? Lord. Okay, so now that takes that off. We can grab this, throw it over there, grab that. You go in the trash. Okay. God, I have so much left to do. Okay, let's go remove that. We need ABS pump. $950. Good God, how much money do I even have? That's too much. $950. Well, I know we're gonna need 2 brakes, so I might as well go ahead and buy the brakes too. Brakes. Get 2. There we go, and then we can just grab all of them while we're out here. Alright, we know we're going to have to take these. We know we're going to have to take these wheels off. Both of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that out of here. I'm just going to take the wheels off. I'm not even going to worry about doing all the everything else. There we go. Get that out of here. Now I can open this inventory, open. Okay, and then we get this out of here. We can go. This is how I get my parts for my car in real life. I just throw them across the room. That's how I make sure that they're good to go. I throw them across the room. There you go. Part costs you $900. Just throw it. Doesn't matter. Where'd that thing go? Did I drop it somewhere? Yeah, I thought you could put these on your belt. Okay, that's good. That'll make things a lot easier. But it only works if you're standing up. Doesn't really work otherwise. Hold on. I can't see chat, so I'm looking at the comments there once in a while. Hello, I didn't even realize you're streaming until stream was yelling at me that you were playing Car Mechanics in there. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, TK Cop? I just decided to do this. I mean, I'm gonna stream for a little while today. So this. Oh no! Don't take that off. How do I get out of that? Get out of that. No, I don't want you to take that off. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try a couple. Just stream for a little while today. Figure out what it is exactly. What the heck? Am I tripping? It like. There we go. Okay, there we go. Damn, dude, it's good, but at the same time, how are you doing today? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, that's good. Now take that off. Take this off. No, you said take off. Take it off. Take that off. Take this No, take this off. There we go. Put the new brakes on. Click. Take this and put that on. And then we click that. Yes, that's on. Now we put this on. We're getting faster. We're getting better. Did I don't know, TK, if you're still here, if you went to the Creator Expo thing. Looks like it was fun. Where did I put that? There we go. You know, I think they made some improvements on this game since the last time I played it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a car mechanic simulator, right? Like, it is what it is, but... There we go. Alright. This is trash. Put that in the bin. No. Do that. Grab my tool. Come on. Unscrew. There we go. Put this out here. Put that out there. You go away. You go this way. You go. Trash. Oh, too far. I didn't go to Creator Experts thing. To be honest, I have no reason to get on record anymore. I get it. I get it. You know, I get it. So, I think there's a lot of people that feel that way. I think. All right. We gotta screw that back in. Oops. I wonder how much difficult this is going to be driving. Standing up versus sitting down. Well, we should be good. Oh no, I have to replace the ABS. But other than that, we should be good. Brakes are done. Where'd the other thing go? Let me make sure to bring this with me. Okay. Okay. This goes right there. This goes. Getting used to controls. That goes right there. Oh, I can just do that? Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Can I do that the whole time? Damn. Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Alright. Alright. Your car, good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Close that. Let's look at the job here. Or no, I have to click. Do that. Yeah, look at that. We're all good. Everything's good. Okay. Here's the thing, though. As good as we are, I do want to drive it. This might be the same one I drove last time, but I do want to drive it. So hang on. Let me... City map. Let's go to the test track. I was having fun driving last time. I think I'm really more just VR in general lately. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. I mean, I think that's how a lot of people feel. Definitely how I feel at certain times. Most of the time. Well, you know what? I'm questioning whether that's even true. Hold on. We're working on it. We're getting it. gosh. we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Okay. Back. No, forward, forward. Okay. All right, I think I'm standing where I'm relatively safe, so back, 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 back. Oops. Down, down, forward, no, maybe back. How's that look? That's okay. That's all right. Maybe I go. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty good. All right, here we go. Can you go away? You go away now. Woo! I changed the brake, so we should be good. Woo! Pretty good on the driving. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Oh, we're coming up to the bumps. Oh, oh, oh. You know, for a game that's not primarily driving focus, pretty solid. Oh, dang. Dang, that's the one part I messed up. Still, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's see what it does. Like I can count maybe 3 games that I've played recently that I've gotten on it every day. Oh, like what? What are you playing? What's your poison? Alright. We've fixed one car. And I think that's pretty good for the first time of really like playing this. So how do I? There we go. Car, got all of it done. Total money spent. I didn't spend that much, did I? Oh yeah, I guess I did. 900 and something plus 2 brakes plus a rotor. Yeah. All right, well, I don't know how to feel about that. Part of me really enjoyed it because I just enjoy. Oh yeah, you can change your thing. Stream game. Yeah, I can go in and I can change that. I should do that. That'd be cool. Anyway, this is something I've had for a while and I've kind of wanted to play. I like the game on screen mode. I wondered how I would like it in VR. I do kind of like it. It seems a little tedious, like one of those, you know, like job simulator type things, which is exactly what it is. But for some reason, I like the idea of like tinkering and fixing up cars and stuff like that. But this is almost like testing it, like testing to see if that's something that I would actually really like. I don't know how to feel about it. Anyway, so let's I think that's enough in this game for now. I believe the next thing we have is Rec Room, but let's just save. Okay, and then I'm gonna exit out and switch everything back and we'll figure out where to go from there. But hopefully the stream will just stay up. I'm here. The screen and everything has to change back. But we're here. I can switch on. Hey, what's up? I can switch this on. And then let's exit out. See what? Whenever I exit out of a Steam game, it's like ah. Okay. Mainly a game called Forefront. It's basically Battlefield VR. Forefront. Let's see. Forefront. Now, is it a quest thing or is it a Forefront? Forefront. Ooh, $20. Damn. Caught me on an off week. Let's check it out. I don't know about the copyright on it. We'll look at it though. How's it looking? 32 player battles. All right. Looking like a what's it called? Forefront is a quest in Steam. But nonetheless, Forefront. Second, a game called Cookout, which I play with both of my cousins. Then Dungeons of Eternity. Dungeons of Eternity is a pretty good choice. Me and my girlfriend have played that a couple of times on Quest. It's pretty fun. This looks like, yeah, like you said. I don't know, man. See, I've tried a couple of FPS type games, and I'm just never good at them. Now, granted, this could be different because it is like a large-scale battle type thing, right? Oh, good job, Miscellaneous Joe. I hope that everybody has fun with that. If I had $20, I might do it. I don't know. Maybe we could play. Well. For now, what I wanted to do was a little bit of. Do I ever play Veil? Good to know. Storefront or Forefront is in early access. Forefront is an intense VR shooter featuring 32 player large scale battles. Yeah, so Battlefront, like you said. Early access, man, $20. I wish. I'm gonna be honest right now. Right now, I'm pretty broke. I can't really be spending any extra money. But it doesn't look bad. I wish there was a way I could try. I guess I could technically like buy it, right, and then return it within the 2-hour window. But I don't know. Maybe if I had another FPS, I could probably try one of that just to see, because I was never really good at them. That's the problem. Like, I enjoy the idea of them, but I'm never really good at them. No, don't waste your money on that. Because then it's like no. I'd like to try it though, but at some other time. Veil? What's Veil? Is Veil like a similar? Is Veil like an Overwatch type thing? Oh, Veil Extraction. Free to play, early access. Download Veil and experience the #1 highest rated VR shooter with precision crafted gunplay, stunning visuals, unparalleled combat, and a constantly expanding worlds of modes, maps, and community. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I wish I could play some music. I mean, I can. I just don't know the copyright situation. You know what I mean? I don't know what we're talking about. Copyright music. It looks like the stream can't even hear it. Oh, it's not even on. Whoopsie, I got it on the wrong output. My bad. That's what it is. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's copyrighted or not, but so are these like kind of the same? Veil is like the COD of VR. Okay, but like how would Veil and Forefront and what's the other one? What's the one Contractors, I think that's what it's called. How does that all compare, you know? Now this one, I mean, it's free, so I could try it at least. However, mixed reviews on it. Let's see. Let's go for mostly positive. I don't even know anymore. It feels like AX Lab has lost the plot with this game. I pay for this game since practically the beginning, expecting a premium field competitive VR shooter with solid content pipeline, and what do I get? Game goes free to play, including on quests, which sounds pretty neat since you still need to pay access on the main game modes via launches a social hub, which seems pretty cool. Social part breaks down when you get to the mining quarry. What is supposed to be competitive side quest is located in an area where PvP is enabled. So this person has a problem with something going on. Game went from being pretty unique paid VR COD-esque shooter turned into an free-to-play, trend-chasing, money-begging game. It's sad because I really used to like Veil. Okay, interesting. A quick rundown. Things that make me weary to recommend. Over tripled the cosmetic prices on Steam, so prices went up after a little bit. Turn the original game into a $30 DLC. Oh, so what do you do for free? Constantly spend time on other things. Okay. Question I played. Okay. Well, it's free. It's free, so you could still try, or I could still try it. My problem at this moment, though, is that if I do that, I've got to download it, and if I download it right now with streaming, I don't know. My internet's not. I don't have fancy internet that can handle that. What's that other one? Is it contractors? Contract? What's the one I'm thinking of? There's that one, and then there's the other one that's like Fortnite VR. Contractors is an extraction shooter. Forefront is meant to be a big battlefield where you have vehicles and physics based. It does look like Forefront is that big kind of open battlefield, almost PUBG like, but even less so because it's more like Battlefield. Like, yeah, I think what you're saying is correct. Like Battlefield. Contractors, is that what it is? Mobilized update. Does that mean contractors on VR? For virtual reality devices, experience next level. Team-based competitive multiplayer shooter. So this is like Rainbow Six almost. Fast-paced extraction shooter. Okay. I don't know. I'm not very good at the PvP shooter aspect. Even with what's that one called? Pavlov. Even with Pavlov, never really was super good with that. But okay. So what we're gonna do? This is stupid. This is a little thing I wanted to do. We're gonna do some screen mode rec room stuff because I need the VR to charge. I have a list of things. Population 1, that's the one I'm thinking of. See, you know what you're talking about. You're how into VR are you? Like, even if it's just you or anybody else there, like how much into VR are you? Like, do you know, how do I say this? Like with Steam Frame, they say like all of the specifics on, like frame rates and resolutions and blah. And I guess I understand what those are, but they don't translate in my head automatically to something practical. You know what I mean? That matters. So when I hear those things, I'm just like, okay, I get that it means something that's better or worse or whatever, but or rather the processor or the Snapdragon, whatever. It's like, what does it mean? It's based on whatever new chip or whatever, but those numbers don't really mean a whole lot if you don't know what they mean, like me, I guess. Let's see. I had a couple different things we could try. Let me see. I had a couple different things we could try. How long has it been? It's been an hour and a half. I want to try and get a good couple, Uh-oh. Seems like Rec Room is giving it a run for its money. I don't know why, but it's definitely not happy. There we go. Bum, 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 ba, dang. All right, let's turn this off. So I have two options. Of the two options right now, I think there's only like one. I think it's just DK. There might be other people talking that I can't see. I don't think so. No, okay, it's cool. All right, so then it's up to you. It's up to the chat, which is pretty much only you. How do I make? Hold on. Oh, I can't type in here. That's rude. How come I can't type in here? All right, let me see. Let me. All right. How do I make? All right, we're gonna start a poll. America versus anime. And it doesn't really matter because I think you're the only one here. So start poll. America versus anime. Which one do you choose? It doesn't matter. Either one will work. We'll save one for the other one. I think America might be the better choice in here, but I don't really know exactly. It depends on what we end up with. Hang on, let me switch. What I want to do is move this. Move this over here. Look, right over the Rec Room characters. So it's hey, it's right there. Let's see. Now, how do I see the vote, I wonder? It's popped up here. It says one vote. Oh my gosh, who's the one? You said anime? Oh, man. I don't think I can. Let me see. I don't think there's anybody else here, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. If you're gonna vote now or forever hold your peace. America versus anime. Who's winning? Let's see. And how long do I even wait? I wonder. I mean, this should be fine, right? It's just you. So, okay. All right, in the poll. Oh my gosh, the answer is anime. Can you believe it? I'm so surprised that the answer is anime. Okay. So what we've got to do I want to design what is an anime character. We got to design an anime character in Rec Room, okay? It's going to be pretty easy, right? With all the UGC stuff, like we can do anime right now, okay? So, I think we should start off with just regular old what's this guy? Egg. We're just starting out with regular egg, okay? And anime, right? Anime. It's like, how do we even start? I feel like if we're gonna go with an anime character, right? They've got to have like I don't know if we're talking VR chat anime, or if it's like, let's just see. I should have done this like a year ago. I don't know why it keeps cutting out, but it is what it is. Whenever they did that anime, what's it called? The anime event. I'm like, should I shop or should I just use clothes that I already have? We can use clothes that we already have, and then once we get a feel for it, then we can move on to like buying stuff. So what's the most anime, I guess, like top that I have? It really depends on who you are, like what character you have. But I guess we're gonna go. I feel like it's got to be a UGC thing. I could probably even go in just to the store and like type anime and just see what pops up, but oh man, it takes so long to load. All right, none of these are really anime. I'm not. You know, these are all regular shirts. Possibly this one I could see that maybe working. I guess it really depends on the character, right? Yeah, it looks like it's really. It looks like it's dropping a lot of frames. I don't know why, because it's not like I'm doing too much, right? I don't know. Actually, now that I'm looking at all of these outfits, I'm like, this could be anime character. Like this could be. It really depends on how much further in we specify an anime character. Like that could be. I mean, it's more of a knight, but hmm, hmm. How do we do? Kind of like in this one. Is there any medieval animes? There's probably a medieval anime, right? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Is there a medieval anime? Medieval anime. Berserk is the first one that comes up. I'm looking at images. I can't really. I don't think I can show them. I mean, I can show them, but Berserk. Okay. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking right now. What were you talking about? The Steam frame and stuff. You asked how much into VR. Oh, it's just with the Steam frame. Like, what's I don't really understand the when you. I know that it's better just slightly than the Quest 3, right? But it's only because it's like newer, right? It's not like and it's got its other things. Like when you start getting into specifics of like uh the different chipsets or whatever, I don't really know what it means other than one's newer and better. Like the practical implications of whatever new chipset really means. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of lost on me. I mean, I'm sure that if you were deeper into it, like I think you are, then you probably know a little bit more about them. I really feel like we have to dig down. Okay, all right. So here's what we're gonna do because I know I don't know anything. We can either go with a character from this anime called Berserker, which I don't really think I should. Maybe what I can do is go to. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't even know if I could do this. Give me a second. We're gonna go to ChatGPT, and we're gonna have ChatGPT. I want ChatGPT to make us the most anime character that it can. I don't know if this will work. Hang on. What is this? Is that? And then we can go like that. And then I think we can go like that. There we go. And then I can go like this maybe. There we go. That way it's just in the middle and hopefully not too much. All right. So generate an image of the most stereotypical anime character you can generate. Generate an image of the most stereotypical anime character in anime cartoon style, right? Let's see what it does. I'm interested. Hopefully it don't take too much. Hopefully it don't take too much. But this will be kind of at least a place we can start, and it can give me a good idea on what to do because I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't watch anime. I'm not super into anime. But it's something that's so pervasive that I don't understand. Like people are so into it. I'm gonna go get a drink of water while this develops, while the AI develops. Water. Water's so good. You ever get a particle in your water? Now, what is this most stereotypical anime character gonna be? All right, he's got black. It's a black haired. I'm assuming that's a guy, right? That's not like a. Could be a girl's haircut. We don't know nowadays with this stuff. Honestly, I barely know myself on all the specifications. I just look up the difference and look at the side by side. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know, you just kind of you're like, hey, this is what people are saying is better and what's not better. I mean, I don't know. I keep saying, like the fact that I'm outside of Steam. That's that's your like stereotypical anime character. That's so plain. That's not what I want. That I mean, we could make that as a basis, I suppose. But man, that's not very fun. All right, well, let's just go with that for now. We're just going to make him. Okay, so he's got a red shirt. Just a red shirt with a white undershirt. I don't know. We'll make him look better. We'll make him look better after but it really wasn't that good. Looking for a red coat. That kind of looks like it. I want to go with a full body. That one might not be too bad. Really, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. It feels like if I'm going with the Rec Room things, it's not going to be that good. I feel like I got to go to the store. I got to go to the store. We'll type in anime and go from there. Cause I don't know. It just doesn't seem very. That doesn't seem very plain, right? We got. All right, we're definitely. Oh my gosh! Look at these eyes. That's great, dude. How do you? Oh man. It's really just look at the spec sheet side by side and just look up anything I don't know. For example, I looked up stuff about the difference of the chipset. It's kind of like computers. Yeah, I mean that's what I figure. Man, that's a cool like eye thing, whatever you want to call that. Somebody suggested that they should make they are pretty much computers, right? They should make like eye sets. I think it was Werewolf who said they should make eye sets that you can put on your character instead of using the Rec Room eyes and mouse. Like they could animate it. The UGC could animate it, and then damn them some, them some anime eyes, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I kind of feel like we got to go with the big anime eyes. I think we're gonna have to start there. Okay, blue sparkly anime eyes, and we also just have these. These are just kind of normal, but I feel like that's okay. We're just gonna go with the normal eye. Oh, this is from Sawhorse Interactive. Okay, so we have the big anime eyes, right? That looks like it would make for a lot more custom. Yeah, they should. I think it'd be really cool to just let people have like their own eyes, because that would just make things. I don't know, or their own version of eyes and mouth and expressions and stuff like that. I don't think that would be too hard to implement either. Of course, I'm not a what's it called, so I don't know. I don't know what these count as. What do these count as? Facial hair? They don't count as eyes. Well, let's try it. Let's try this. Okay, so we'll do that. And does it replace my eyes, or does it just go? Oops. Does it just go? Oh my gosh. Okay, it doesn't replace the eyes, But I do need to move it around a little bit. So let's figure out what exactly it is on the face. And I kind of want to do a full body too. Just because I don't know, I like the full. People don't like full body, but I'm okay with it. You know, that's probably right. So then what does... I have no headwear. Eyewear? It says I have no eyewear. Earwear? They're earwear. And I can't adjust them at all. So then I need to adjust my... No? Maybe it's a hat? Is it a hat? It can't be a hat. Can it? No. Still says I have zero headwear. Zero headwear. Is it facial hair? No, it's not facial hair. It's not eyes. Is it eyebrows? No, it's not eyebrows. It's not nose. It's not mouth. It's not a hairstyle. It's not facial hair. It's not a top, shoulder, bottom. I think it would be eyewear, but at the very bottom. Eyewear. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, I skipped over it. Okay. But I can't adjust them at all. So I have the blush and I have the eyes, but I can't adjust either one. So it doesn't really work. Well, if I'm going to have to sacrifice one of them, if we're trying to make an anime character, I think I have to keep the eyes. And I should probably move the eyes down a little bit because they're in the way. Or they're poking out from the bottom. There we go. Okay. Let's see. If we're going anime, let's just make an anime. Let's just make, I guess, an anime girl, right? We'll go with anime girl character. Just because. Neck length. It doesn't really matter. Huge neck. Huge neck thickness, thick neck. Bicep width. She beefy. She's like, what's her name from that one anime that I watched? Forearm width. Forearm width. What is that? Forearm width. I'm trying to figure out what that means. She gonna look freaky. I don't know if you can really do an anime character that way. All the way up. Everything all the way up. Everything. Jesus. She thick. She thick. All right. Maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like a box. Looks like a straight square. All right, hold on. With belly in, out. No, let's just do that normal. Waist size. Do something like that. We can't be having her be this. She can't be this built. She can't. We can't be having her that built. All right. Arms. We leave that there. Go a little skinnier. Go a little skinnier on that. What is that one? Width. Yeah, we can go skinnier on that. Neck thickness. I don't know. It feels like her head's too small. Or too big, rather. I can't really tell. You know what we should do, maybe? I'm just kind of jumping around everywhere. I think we really need some kind of central outfit. Something that's going to tie, like, really, we need something. The eyeballs work, but we need some kind of something that's going to be the central, I don't know, outfit thing. That looks pretty serious. That's pretty serious. That looks like something that an anime character would have for sure. 100%. Good God, that's so much. 8,000 tokens? I mean, there's a lot of design put into that. But good Lord, 8,000? What else you got? What else you got on your portfolio? Let's see. We gotta wait for his rec room to load. We're gonna go. We're gonna. Okay. God, why is it taking so long? Okay. Arcane magic armor, 10,000. Good lord, these things are expensive. What is this right here? Hang on. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? Okay. Uh, Interesting. Uh, Inferno Man. It's Fireman Halloween costume. That looks like Ben 10. I don't know why, but isn't that a character from Ben 10? One of his aliens. It really isn't. It really isn't far off from what's it called? Sapphire Rose. I'm assuming this is some sort of show or something I'm not aware of. That does look like an anime character though. I don't know what that's from, but 3,000 though. I don't know. I spent 3,000. What is this? Dropped out. This is just a maker pen attached. It's just a maker pen. Mosquito costume, gold cyber hoodie. This guy makes some cool stuff, but man, is it? Oh, you know what would be cool? I wonder if they have. I wonder if somebody has David's from Cyberpunk. I doubt it, but I would go Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. I don't know if you've seen that. I guess that's another anime. That's another anime that I've watched. That looks like something from K-pop Demon Hunters. Everybody says that's a really good show, a really good thing that that everybody should watch, and I'm like, I don't know. But you know, I didn't think about it. But the Cyberpunk anime is another anime that I've watched, which I didn't even. That totally counts. That looks pretty anime-ish. That looks like something from the other one. I'm guessing is what you're talking about. All right, I gotta pick something. Really, that one that he was just had on, that one made me think the most anime character-ish. But if we're gonna do like cyberpunky, because I'm kind of liking that idea of like cyberpunky anime-ish. So even though it's not quite right, I think I'm gonna go with this, with the anime cyberpunky type style. So I think let's go with this. We're gonna buy this one. We'll put this one on. That way you don't have to worry about mewing and whatnot, right? Which is like a joke from... When was mewing a thing? like 3 years ago? Alright, so we'll leave her like that. You know, maybe we'll change her head size. She still got a thick neck, so we can't like... Cheekbones. Go like this. Let's see. Jaw in and out. Chin width. Let's see. Chin height. Ear size. You forget these sliders exist. Ear angle. Okay, but she's still bald. We got to give some kind of girl anime type hair for sure to at least do something. I didn't get the K-pop Demon Hunter stuff either. I'm already so sick of it as an older brother of an 8-year-old and a 1-year-old little sister. All I hear is the songs from that stupid movie. You got a 1-year-old watch. I don't know what it's about, but I don't know if a 1-year-old should be watching it. But then again, I don't know. I look at things a little bit differently. Like, when I say that, what I mean is like I didn't care for like Has Been Hotel, and I know that's something that like a younger generation really liked Has Been Hotel, and I think it's just me personally. I don't know. I don't like the idea of just demons are our friends. Like, I don't know. That's just a personal opinion. I know this is not one that people like, but I need it to be like there's no girly mouth. That sounds horrible. There's no let's see. Can I do up a little bit? There we go. Okay, let's put some hair. Let's put some hair because it just looks weird. Can I buy more hair? Oh, that's facial hair. Let's look. I know that there's some. They had some anime hair, so let's put some girl anime hair on there, just to look a little bit less doofy. Oh, it still don't look right. It still don't look right, man. Loki, are you serious right now? My cat's over here messing with the light. That looks like it could go. Emo hair right now is at the top for me. Let's see. That's definitely a girl's hair. That one could work. Not really super anime though. Like it's very situational from person to person. Personally, I like okay. When I watched Hazbin Hotel, I got caught up in like all the music of it, and it's very effective in that way. Of like, oh, this music like catches you and it's catchy and it's good and puts you on the side of the protagonist and everything. I don't know. It's just I have a little bit of old world superstition in me. So, see, shut down because of your cat. He just messed with my ring light over there, which I don't even know if it's really doing an effective job, but I feel like if we're gonna go anime, we gotta go some kind of hair like that, some kind of really. They have. I will say, the hair that has been made for characters in Rec Room since they've started doing UGC is so much better than the hair that they had. You know what I mean? I mean, if we're doing anime, isn't this like Hatsume Miku? Isn't that like what this is right here? I feel like this is where I want to go. All right, this is what we're doing. We're doing this. We're going to keep the chin. I'm not exactly a huge fan of what's happening with the face right now, but it's okay. We're working on it. Okay. I also need to change this outfit. This isn't a great outfit, but it's kind of going, it's leading somewhere. It's leading somewhere. Man, I really just its eyes are not great, which I believe were in earwear, or no, where were they? Eyewear? Is that where they were? Yeah. I wish I could adjust these somehow. Maybe if I make the head larger or taller, that'll do something. No. Definitely looked better. The mouth is a little bit too big, I guess. Let's maybe shrink it. I don't know. It's not looking poor, it's better. It's better, but there's something still off about it. Maybe just the mouth. What does that one look like? What does this one look like? Versus that one. That one looks a little bit more. This is stupid for me to like care this much about it, but I don't know. I feel like that's okay. That's coming together a little bit. Jacket is called Shocklight Jacket. Oh, dude, do they really have it? Do they have it? Hold on, we got to check right now. Shock line. Oop, not even typing it in. Shock line. Dude, hell yeah, dude. We're getting this right now. Hell yeah, dude. I did not like the ending to that show, but I enjoyed that'll work perfect. Dude, that's perfect. Okay, hell yeah. Now we need to change her up a little bit, but she's coming together, dude. That's nice. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Turtles. I appreciate that. The way that I found that, because I didn't even know it existed, I don't think. And I was like playing Cyberpunk. I played it once, and then there was some update. It might have been when the DLC came out for it. I can't remember what it was called. Liberty something? No, not Liberty. What was it called? Anyway, the one with Idris Elba in it. And in that playthrough, which is like my second playthrough, I found the little things that were like little previews of the anime. And then I found it and I went and watched it. And I was like, oh man, this is so good. So I guess technically I've watched Trigun and I've watched whatever that one was called. the Cyberpunk one. And I liked it. I liked the world. Phantom Liberty, there you go. Look, see, okay, it did have Liberty. I thought for sure Liberty was coming from Grand Theft Auto for some reason. But anyway, yeah. And so that was, I watched the anime, and like I said, I didn't like the way that it ended, but without getting into spoilers, like if a show or a game or anything ends in that way, which I'm not being specific about, if it ends in that way, then I'm generally like, ugh, I don't want it to end that way. You know what I mean? So no spoilers, but all right. Let's make her hair. Now our original ChatGPT image, the character had black hair. So let's do a black hair. I feel like I honestly, to go with the kind of like neon green type color we got going here, I don't know if we should do black. What if we did like greenish? What's that color? That's like yellow. God, it's almost, you can't really get that color, can you? So what? I guess what color matches with this jacket? White could go with it, which I don't even think we really have white. White could go with it, with like green tips. No, don't freeze. Black tips maybe. That could go. That could go. I think that could work. It's a little plain, to be honest, but it matches pretty well, even though it's a little plain. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I like it. I like it. Okay, and then let's see. So now let's kind of run through. We have skin tone. You know, I feel like if it's an anime girl in like cyberpunky, type stuff, probably gonna be like porcelain, porcelain doll colored like skin, right? We gotta fix her neck. We gotta fix her neck because her neck is all where was that even at? Hang on. Here we go. They should give us the color palette for hair colors, kind of like the one we have for the Maker Pen. I agree, but I thinking as as a business, right? I would think they'd probably chart like Rec Room Plus that. You know what I mean? Like if you wanted that, you'd have to be Rec Room Plus. But I think that's fair. Head size, head stretch, cheekbones, jaw width. So this isn't. What am I looking for? Body modifier. I think that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So her neck is too long. Maybe we'll do a medium neck. Neck is too thick. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. That's okay. I think that'll work. Let's switch her back to this. There we go. Okay. So then we'll make. She's kind of back to normal. Like lady proportions, I guess is what you would say, right? So then maybe we'll go up a little bit. Maybe we'll, no, it should be fine. Okay. I think everything else is fine. We don't really need to mess with her body much. Maybe we just can we give a little? Can we give a little? Can we do that? Maybe. Maybe I don't know. I'm just Can we do maybe that? I don't know. Can't really tell. Anyway, don't. You know what? We're gonna just go back to this. Let's just go back to that. But it does feel like okay. Now we got to figure out what to do with all of her accessories, the pants and everything. We kind of got a base character, right? Body paint. We could. What does it say? Kind of like the one. I would see the color palette being Rec Room Plus being fair only if they kept the hair color we have now, still using tokens. Yeah, like you can buy, the hair like it is, but if you have Rec Room Plus, you get access to the color spectrum thing. But see, I'm like, for them, I'm like, oh, they want to sell multicolored hair. If you're not Rec Room Plus, then you have to buy the individual colors. If you're Rec Room Plus, would that offset the you know what I mean? Like it's a monthly reoccurring thing that you get. Would that offset the amount they would make if somebody went through and bought all the things? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not in the business. Another thing, these ones here, these new whatever these are at the bottom, these new ones that are supposed to be like glowing, like they don't really seem to be doing much. If honestly, when I look around, when I tried them on, I was like, they don't really seem to be doing a whole lot. Maybe we can make her Simpsons. No. What about like gray? Gray? Go with the cyberpunkish type feel? No, I think we're just going to leave her. That way. Now, if she's going to have an aura, right? She's got to have like the shiny aura, right? She can't really have that one. Maybe that one. She's stinky. She's got death around here. No auras. No aura. No anime aura. Rec Room. Make an anime aura. Put all your resources into an anime aura. Okay, so eyes don't matter. Eyebrows don't matter. Nose. No nose. Put a nose on. Nose. No nose. Nose or no nose. Nose doesn't really feel. If we're going to do a nose, it feels like this is the nose we would do. But I don't know. That looks okay. Something looks off about it. Something looks off about it. I don't know. Nose, no nose. Nose, no nose. We'll go nose. I think we're okay to put a nose on there. Nose height. Nose depth. Somebody got a deep nose. Okay. Don't you lie to me. And then she says, I've only got 2 oranges. Alright, I'm sorry. She lies in some way to make her nose grow. That's the joke. Not very funny. Alright, nose tip angle. Is she snobby? Is she going... Is she looking down at people, or is she a crow, a witch? Nah, we'll just go normal. Nose bulge? Does she have a bulgy nose? I kind of like the not bulgy nose. I don't know. We might have to adjust some other things. He does not nose. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't nose. I think that's okay. It doesn't look exactly right from the side, but I think it's okay to be right there. Can I make it maybe? Yeah, that'd be alright. It'd be alright. We did the mouth. We got the nose. We got the facial hair. We got the chin thingy. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We've got the top part, which I think is working. We wanted to adjust the legs a little bit. So let's work on, yeah, maybe we'll make the legs just a little bit not as thick, right? Thigh width. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but that looks so much better. Just not quite as... Why does that look so much better? That's crazy. Huh. It's crazy. That was just a few little slides, but I feel like that changed her body entirely. Okay, so now we gotta look for some pants. I could use the pants that my character uses, which are these, which actually kind of goes pretty good with it. But let's see if we can find some better pants, right? Let's see if we can find some like anime pants, maybe trip pants, something cool, something green. What was that name that you said? Storm Shockline? I don't think there's anything there, but let's see if there's any. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think my boss is calling me. We might have to go to work. No, it's not. Very surprising. It's just Metro PCS trying to get me to spend more money with them. Now we have the pants that match the jacket. For her, I don't know. It could, but I kind of want to keep looking. Let's keep looking. Shoes aren't bad though. I kind of like the shoes. We'll worry about shoes here in a minute. I want to go with like cyber. Let's try cyber again. We'll try some. Oh, do you know that song? I wonder if YouTube will catch copyrighted or not. It's just I needed an alarm. I needed a notification that would be loud enough to wake me up if somebody, dies at night. So that's what I chose. Tail. I wish there was a way I could. Can I do this? Clothing, horn. There we go. Bottoms. Apply. Cool. Okay. All right. I feel like this is not gonna be an easy pick. I really want something that stands out, but I just don't think. Oh, it's not really the right color. No, I don't know the song. It just sounded. Oh, word! It's called "Fly" by Sugar Ray. Pretty good song. I like the song. I think I first heard the song in 1942 on Cartoon Network. Back when I was a lad. Let's see. I'm just trying to find some good pants. It's like going shopping. Huh? How's that look? That's not bad. I don't mind those. That's the top one right now. Are these the same color green? I might have to go with these. Are the same color green? No, not the same color. Right? Nah. I kind of like those pants though. Robot legs. Is she a robot? Nah, she's not a robot. Uh-oh. Damn. No, we got to do that again. Okay, hang on. I feel like we found those pants. Maybe we'll just go with those ones. Because I feel like we kind of already... We found them, and they seem to look good. So, I think we'll go with those. Mecha Goblin. It's a Mecha Goblin. Lord. Okay, Mecha Goblin. Let's see if there's any... I mean, if we're just looking at these, yeah. Soul Shattered Legs. Ooh, that looks weird. It's got that weird pixely stuff going on. I feel like I gotta adjust this thing. Yeah, let's just go with these. These are fine. I'm alright with these. She's coming together. She's coming together. This was I don't know, this was just a stupid idea I had, so sorry if it's not the best content, but it's okay. We're just making an anime character. We're just here and we're chilling. Alright, so now we have to figure out, let's do shoes first. I'm trying to get all the basics before I do the accessories and whatnot. If I go, I can get those David shoes. Those ones look like they would go pretty well with this. But there's definitely other ones. That looks like it'd go pretty well. These ones probably go pretty well. And these actually might be the same color as... Hang on. Let me look at that. Those are the same color as the top. But I don't know if they're... I don't know. It looks a little weird, just the sandwich of it all, you know? There's like the white part in the middle and then... Thanks, man. I kind of like it. It matches the jacket. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. It's random, but we're gonna keep it. Okay. If only those are little cyber symbols. So we did the shoes. Now let's kind of do accessories. So headwear. I don't imagine there would be anything headwear wise. I'm gonna look though just to be sure. If we go for anything anime-ish, anything, maybe like a hair bow, little hair bow. What does that look like? Can't even see it. Oh no. A little hair bow could work if it was the right color, for the right price, for the right color. We could always do cat ears, you know what I mean? Cat ears on the anime girls, right? That seems to work, right? Doesn't look too bad, really, honestly, because of the what's it called? She's a little furry-esque, but then again, you know, like nowadays with the way the world is, you know. What if we did like a little sideways ear like that? A little off. Let's keep looking, but I'll keep that for now. Because I imagine there's some other something we can get. I mean, in anime, is it more of cat ears, or is it more of like how many would I don't know. I don't watch enough anime to really make a judgment, I guess. I don't really think of people wearing hats in anime content though, right? So it's kind of turning into the bonky. She's got bonky head on, and that's what it is. She's Batman. That buy 2 Batman masks? I guess I did. There we go. That's how we do it. She's Batman. Hell yeah. Or she's got on the night helmet from what is that called? I'm pretty sure they are fox ears, but to the untrained eye, they're just cat ears. You know what I mean? It just like if you're uncultured, right? They're just cat ears. I kind of don't mind this. I wish that this was like blue or white or a different color. If I could match the red somehow, that would go really great. They tend to have baseball caps sometimes. Baseball cap could work for her, honestly. A Doug Dimmadome hat? What about that? She's Doug Dimmadome. Who's calling me? Leave me alone. Horns. People probably put horns on later on. You said baseball cap? Let's see what she looks like with a baseball cap. Peanut butter jelly and a baseball cap. You know, we can also look and see what pops up in the store. So far, I think my front runner is the fox ears, to be honest. Cow ears? Trying to see what you know, cow horns. That totally does match, but just the hair bit. Yeah, let's check the store. I'm gonna check the store, and we'll do. Let's see if there's any more cyber stuff. She turned into a cyberpunk character instead of an anime character. We were doing hats, cyber hats. All right, so we have full-blown masks, full-blown mask, full-blown mask, 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 bunch of masks. Antenna. Wow, a lot of masks. A neon blue crown, a purple crown. The amount of UGC you have, bro, has money. Oh, I mean, I have bought, but I rarely spend my tokens. You know, I have tokens, but I kind of made all those tokens in the past, and I just haven't really bought anything with them. So, I buy stuff every once in a while, but I also rarely spend anything. So it's like, you know. These could work. Let's see what these look like. Oh, I like those on her. I think that could work. We're going with that. They could be a little bit more cyberpunk. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's look for goggles in general. How do I spell goggles? Goggles. I like the idea of the goggles. I wish there was a little bit more. No. I don't know. Yes, but if I do that, then I have to pay taxes on those. Which at the moment, I don't even know how I'm going to cover the taxes I have now. So I'm kind of like, yeah, we're going to put these on. So I'm kind of like, I might as well keep it in Rec Room if I want to do some kind of a giveaway, which is probably not going to happen. Or if I do want to use them for gifts, or if I want to use them for something, then I can do it. But if I cash out, because I think at the beginning of the year, I cashed out. Last year, I pretty much saved any money that I made from Rec Room, I pretty much saved, and I didn't use until the beginning of this year to pay my taxes from last year. And so, I don't know. Since that, then I'm going to have to owe taxes on those. And I don't know. We just have to see basically what. Yes, I can cash out, but if I do, then I owe more taxes. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just keep it in, and who knows? I mean, if I get real desperate, I guess I could cash out, but I don't think so. She came together pretty good. We're not completely done, but we're almost done. We didn't do anything for shoulders, back. I feel like we want something. She's looking like she could have this thing. She's looking like she could have the backpack with the robot arms on it. She's smart. She knows what she's doing with computers and whatnot. Fair enough. Taxes. Yeah, dude, taxes. Ugh. I remember, dude, the first year that she could have a chainsaw. Hold on, which looks better, the chainsaw or the arms? I think the arms do. Ooh, we got a blue one too. That might match even better. Hang on. The arms are going through her arms, but otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. It's got some similar colors to it. I think we're going with that. Okay. The first year that I made any money on YouTube, the first year I made any money on YouTube, it was the first year I found out you had to pay taxes on it, which there's things you can do. You can write stuff off. The chin thing kind of feels off. Kind of looks like a beard. Yeah, I can see that. There's other like cyberpunk or like lines and things that they have, but I can definitely see how from a distance that might look like a beard. Let's keep. Okay, we did the shoulder and the back. Let's go with our other little accessories. So, headwear, eyewear. We've already got earwear. We've already got waist. Does she have a belt of some kind? I I don't think it'll matter because you probably can't see whatever belt she has. If she has a belt, it should be... She's going to have a Nokia. Can you even see it? I don't think you'll be able to see it. She's got an old phone on her waist somewhere. Is it over here? I can't see. She's got a Labubu. She's got a fucking Labubu. That's what it is. We're giving her a Labubu. a 24 karat Labubu. And then let's see, neckwear. What she would have some kind of. Anyway, that first year that I did taxes, and then it was like, oh hey, you owe these taxes, and so then I had to spend the rest of the year paying off those taxes, and so it was like every paycheck. Or every paycheck was $1 less because I still owed the government, and it was like, ugh. So then I thought what I did this last year was good until things happened. Let's just say things happened, and now it's like I don't know what's going to happen for tax season. We'll see. Oh boy. Skull chain. Skull chain looks good on her. I feel like we're making quick decisions now, but all right. And then her hands. So I saw in the other thing there was and when I looked up anime there were like fingies, and I kind of was thinking maybe I might want to do that. I don't know. There's definitely a Pit Boy. We could give her a Pit Boy, but I feel like a Pit Boy is distinctly Fallout, and we're going anime, and that's different, you know. Where is my Pit Boy? There it is. I still think it's a cool thing though. I mean, it don't look too out of place. Kind of clashes with her arm, I suppose. I do agree with what you're saying about the beard thing, but I also feel like I don't know, I want to keep it just to keep the whole theme going. What is this? No, we're not gonna do that. What is this? Is this the rat? This is the freaking rat? I don't know who made this. Why? Anyway, these ones have fingies. I feel like I'm okay with one of them having fingies like that. And then on the right hand, maybe we'll do... No, maybe not. Oh, that's red. We don't want that one. What if we did left here, right there? Nah. Let's see what they got. You know what it is? Hold on. Left hand is cyber fingers. Right hand is a gun. There we go. She's ready. She's ready for battle. She's got the dude. You don't throw hands with her. She ready. All right. I think this is our character. I don't know what her name is. She's anime as fuck. She'll shoot you. She'll give fuck. She lives in that cyberpunk anime, right? She found David's jacket after things happen, right? She's got guns. She'll shoot you, but she's a hacker. She knows what she's doing, right? Still trendy with the 24 karat Labubu, but you know, I'm okay with her. Call her I don't know, Lacey. Sure, her name's Lacey. She's look at her. You can see who she is. All right, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it as outfit. I think that's pretty cool. We might use her in something at some point. Let's save there. I think that's pretty cool. You can make a whole character and a whole show about somebody. I mean, you just have to, sit down and really think about it and use all the stuff. Anyway, so that was like thing number 3 for the day. I gotta find out what else I want to do. I might want to, I want to keep going because I want to see like how far I can really go, but not how far I can really go, but man, dude, Lacey does need an appearance in a short. Maybe I could do like a a, a good sound from the show or something, and like find something to use her in. Oh man. All right, let me look at the list here. Let me look at the list. Let me pick something else. I made a list of things, and I'm just this is just it's all one big experiment, right? So that's all I'm doing today, man. One big experiment, and I'm gonna stream for a little bit, and then I'm gonna try and take that stuff and turn it into content later. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna try it because I don't really know. Wait, if since you're here, if you're still responsive, how'd you feel about the Reddit story things? Right, I think you might have left a comment about it. I'm not sure, but either way, I was thinking about doing that more. I enjoyed it. Clearly, Blixer did not enjoy it. Right, justice for Lacey. All right. Well, Lacey will get something. I guess we'll use Lacey in some kind of some kind of short or something. Make a spinny wheel with a list of stuff. Well, no, I kind of want to keep it. It needs to be something that I'm controlling, and I need to stay by myself. That's another thing. Like I really I don't know. Anyway, let's see. We did that. That was pretty good. We did that. It's pretty good. Okay. I know I'm being very vague here, but just. No, can't do that. Can't do that. We can. No, can't do that. You know what? Let's do. And I know this is going to be random, but it is what it is. We saved her, so we're good. Let's try to learn some Affinity. Okay, so I've been switching from. I don't even know how to use Photoshop, but I've been switching from GIMP, which is a free Photoshop, to Affinity. So if you guys don't know, Affinity is like it's like new Photoshop on the block. Like they basically are kind of like disrupting the Photoshop and like Illustrator, I guess you could call it like industry, like Adobe charges monthly, subscription service to use their thing. And so Affinity, which is Canva, came out with basically their own Photoshop with Illustrator, and I've been trying to learn it. I've used it on a couple thumbnails, but I still need to learn it. And so what I'd like to do is just go through and pick a tutorial and try to figure out, how they're doing what they're doing, just to kind of learn it. I enjoy, one of the parts of YouTube and content creation that I enjoy personally is doing thumbnails. So I don't know. I wish there was a way that I could maybe turn that into some type of content, which I guess that's what this is. So TK, thank you for chilling with me today. I appreciate it. If you have things to do, man, you go do them, man. I don't feel like I don't want you to feel like you need to stay. Anyway, so we need to pick hold on. Let me get window capture. Let's go there. Would that work? No. Did I close it out? I think I did close it out. A Chrome. We need a window Chrome. Not a Windows Chrome. What's it called? So let's do. Where is? It's not refreshing for me. Hang on. There we go. All right. So let's do. We're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna look at an Affinity. At least dude, editing takes so long, dude. It's just so long. That's like the biggest, like, it's just a slog, man. It just takes forever. All right, let's go. We're going to do Affinity tutorial. The thing is that when you type it in, it just kind of gives you a bunch of like starter things. And I don't necessarily want like I need something that's how to make, I don't know, a certain type of something. How to create a sport poster in Affinity. Okay. A sports poster. Look at this is what this guy's doing. Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to mute it, but I don't want to. No, I'm fine chilling. It's this or play Portal 2. Dude, how are you still playing Portal 2? Have you not finished it? Or I'm sure you have. Surely you finished it by now. It's a good game. I wish Portal 3 would like another Portal would come out. I guess we're gonna create a sports poster, even though I'm not a sports guy.
Let's break it down fast.
So I don't really know. I don't really know what am I gonna use it for. How can I do this? I want to listen to what they're saying, but I don't necessarily want it to come up for you guys. But I don't mind it coming up for you guys. I just don't want it to be a copyright issue. I guess it's not really. But I do need to be able to hear what they're saying. I gotta go get some. I'm gonna go get some headphones and some water. Okay, I know it's, but where's this at? This is Affinity, and I guess yeah. Wait, is it not? It's not Affinity. It's not shrinking. It needs to shrink. Maybe get an idea for something that sounds interesting, then try to make it and just look up stuff you don't know. That's usually how. I mean, that's how I have been doing it pretty much. But now at least the past few days or whatever, like if I get on it, just find a tutorial and try to like do something. You know what I mean? Just I don't know. I like trying to learn it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more water, and then we'll continue doing what we're doing. Man. Oh. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to do something? I did it already. Okay. Maybe okay. Nope. Haven't completed Portal 2. Never got to buying it. So technically don't own it. I have it from my family share on Steam. Well, dude, it's a fun one. Portal 1, Portal 2, those are good games. Have you also, there's a game called the Talos Principle, which is like kind of similar. I'm like a procrastinator. It took me a year to complete the original Portal game. Dude, I hear you, man. I get it. Dude, I feel like I can't. It's so, for me, at least when it comes to gaming now, hold on. Let me, while we're here, let me try something while we're here. Let me remove this. I wish I could remove that. You're still here. This is still here. Can I copy this? Move here. Paste that. What can I do? Can I... Oops. Filter. See, that's that. But if I go over to my original thing, is it going to be, what's it called? Damn, dude. I think there's some sort of, hang on. Default device, auto connect. Let's change configure video. Brightness control exposure. There was you know what I can do? Let's do filters. Let's add in crop. And then I guess we're taking the bottom. I'm going to go up a little bit. Trying to make it a little bit more of a, whatever it's called, like a, the right ratio, whatever it's called. So if I do that, how does that look? Oh no, we gotta take up a whole lot more. What does that say? Donovan Jackson. For some reason that sounds a little familiar, but I can't say super duper familiar. The name. Apologies. Hold on, we're trying to make this. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. But I'm trying to make it so that it's like a full whatever it's called. But now if I turn this on, what does that do? Oh, it don't look too bad. I just have to take that off. That don't look too bad. Okay. So we have to adjust it every single time, but it's fine. See how far away, or see how close that is? I gotta go like way back here, just to be like. Anyway, what were you saying? Pro procrastinator. It took me a year to complete Portal game. More like half a year, but still. I forgot why I did this. Why did I do this? I wanted to do this to switch out, changing it to a different angle, but now I don't even remember why I wanted to do that. What the fuck? Portal 2. Why did I want to do this? I'm just trying to get all the games I want to finish, all finished up now. I finished Hollow Knight a bit ago, and now it's just Half-Life after Portal 2. It feels like you're playing a lot of older things, right? I mean, Half-Life, that's a pretty old one, right? I never even played Half-Life. Like, I never got into the whole Half-Life thing, man. This never, I don't know, never appealed to me, never got into it. I would play Alex. I think Half-Life Alex would probably be good just because of the VR aspect. But I don't know. Never really super got into what's it's called, into whatever it's called. So let's, hold on, we're gonna copy this. Let's move it there. And then we have some chat going on, so it's not completely. That's what I was going to say. That's, yes, okay. So it's difficult for me now, whenever I find a game, like, you're talking about not completing games and stuff. Like, I just started playing, I started doing, I started playing, what's it called? What's that game called? Damn, dude, I'm blanking so hard. What is the name of the game? No Man's Sky. Started playing No Man's Sky again, okay? And what I wanted to do is basically play 100 hours of No Man's Sky, because I've played it once before. I played it twice before, and I never could really get into it. It felt very Minecraft-y, kind of. And I'm not somebody who's been super into Minecraft, which I know is like, you know, Minecraft is a thing that is beloved by so many people, so the fact that I'm not super into it, I feel like I always just go against the grain. But either way, so I was like, I'm going to play 100 hours of No Man's Sky just to see. Okay, so have I enjoyed my time playing No Man's Sky? I think I'm up to like 94 hours, something like that, in No Man's Sky, because basically what happened was a bunch of like an update came out, and a bunch of people were, you know, like, oh my gosh, No Man's Sky is so good, you should play No Man's Sky, blah blah blah. And so I played it, and it just it's like you were saying, new games suck. I don't know if it's a new game thing or if it's just because I'm a little bit older now or what, but it's like when I play a game, there's story, and I'm just kind of like skip, 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 skip. Like just skip, just like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the story is. I don't care. Just go. Just keep skipping. Now Dominic sounds even more familiar. I do recognize that name. What did we do like last time if we played together in Rec Room? Because that'll help jog my memory. Hold on. Maybe like that. Maybe that'd be better. Anyway, way too open world with little to no direction. Okay, so you're saying No Man's Sky feels way too open world with little to no direction. Kind of. Like once you get beyond, and that's where I got to, was I got done with kind of all the missions, because it does set out missions for you to do, and then you can kind of like, once you get to a certain spot, you kind of just continue to play. Like you finish all the kind of missions of the story or whatever, and even then there's some like side stuff. Like there was an expedition, which is almost like start the game over and do these specific things. That's what expedition is. What the heck? That was weird. Why did it switch all of a sudden? And it was to get the Normandy. And the Normandy is a ship from Mass Effect, the game. So I wanted to do the expedition in order to get the Normandy ship. A little bit disappointed because I thought it was going to be a ship you could fly around, and it wasn't. It was just like a ship that's part of your fleet. But anyway, if it had more direction, I could play. It also feels very grindy. I mean, like I said, so when I could do the missions, because it does set up like, go here, do this, collect these things. Like I can get to that place, and I can get to the place where it's like, hey, okay, now you've got a decent ship. Now you got to upgrade your ship. Look for things to upgrade your ship. Blah blah blah. I even get to that point, but like, there's certain aspects of it that are like village building and sending your fleet out to do things where it's like, hey, send them and then wait like an hour. And I don't really like that stuff. Like in Fallout, when you did the settlement building, that was nothing I ever really got into. So there's that kind of aspect of it that I don't like. And then like you're saying, once you get past that story or whatever, there's you kind of have to make your own fun, which I'm supposing is like you go do multiplayer, right? I wouldn't say I wasted 100 hours playing No Man's Sky, but it definitely, once you get past all the missions that can end, then there's a bunch of missions that never end, and that just kind of feels like, I don't know why I'm here, I don't know what I'm doing. You can keep getting better stuff, but beyond that, it's a weird thing, because I can't say like it was bad, like I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I had moments of enjoying it, because when I play games, and I've said this in the podcast too, when I play games, typically it's like I'm listening to a podcast or something, and then I'm just like playing whatever, and I'm not listening to it. Like right now, I'm playing through The Outer Worlds. I wanted to play The Outer Worlds after I got done playing No Man's Sky for that kind of spacey feeling, but it's a little bit more like Fallout, you know what I mean? And even then, with me playing it, I'm enjoying it, but I've got to a point somewhere 10 hours into the game, maybe. Like at some point, I'm just like, okay, now I don't care what you have to say anymore. Click, 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 click. Let me just go ahead and move on to the next thing. So I don't know. There's my No Man's Sky rant. Like, it's decent. You can definitely waste some time there. It's not a bad time. It's just, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like what you're saying, where it's a little bit directionless once you get to the end. But I suppose most games are that way. And nowadays, most games are like play with your friends, right? Hello, Sans person. What you know about Peggle? Peggle, oh, dude, Peggle's great. Peggle's a good game, dude. It's old, but it's Peggle. Like, like they need to come out with another one, dude. I remember that would be a game that me and my girlfriend could like just like, she'd play around, and I play around, and it's fun. It's fun. I think Peggle 1 and Peggle 2, I beat both of them. I got all the trophies in them. I can't remember, but they were on PlayStation. So, isn't it weird that that's such a little like whatever game, and like it's yeah, it's crazy. All right, that was my little No Man's Sky rant. I feel like I repeated the same thing like 20 times. Finding Peggle on the Xbox 360 arcade was 10 out of 10. Yo, Peggle's a good game. How much is Peggle on Steam? Hang on. Hold on. How much is Peggle on Steam? Wait a second. Do I even have Steam up anymore? Thought I did. How much is Peggle? Peggle Deluxe. Oh, it's dude. It's $1. I can buy Peggle for $1, bro. $1? How do I not have that? Hang on. Now it's Peggle Deluxe. What all's in Peggle Deluxe? Special promotion included with EA Play. What does Peggle Deluxe have in it? Does it have everything? Whoops. Oh wait, I meant to put this back on. Hang on. We can leave it like this. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Like what's the difference between Peggle Deluxe and I'm trying to see if it's does it have all the extras included, or like what's the difference? Buy Peggle bundle. $1.48 for Peggle Deluxe and Peggle Knights. So is Peggle Knights just DLC? Hang on. Peggle Extreme? What is that? That's the demo. Okay. It's 99 cents for Peggle Deluxe and 99 cents for Peggle Knights. Or I can go buy Peggle Pack bundle for $148. Oh man. Hang on. Let me check. Hold on, let me check. $1.50 for Peggle? Peggle's good. Hang on. Give me a second. I gotta check my bank account. Let me see if I got $1.50. Hold on. To spare. I made some bad decisions with my checks this past month, my work checks. So, I just haven't been spending very wisely. For me, it's fast food, man. Fast food is like just like my dude, like you wouldn't think $1.50 matters that much, but like I don't want to say where I am, but that's where I am. Like $1.50 maybe overdraft. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on. I should be fine, but I still want to make sure. You never know. Hulu might just say, "Oh, we're taking ours today, bro," or whatever streaming service. Paramount might just be like, "Yo, we're taking our money today, son." Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get Peggle because Peggle's fun, and I don't even care if I bought it on other platforms. I'm definitely we getting the cart. We're getting all of it, right? Bundle info just to make sure. Peggle Deluxe. $1.48. Hold on. Let me wait a second. Whoops. Give me just a second. Let me make sure everything's okay. Copacetic. My account. Yes. Continue payment. I don't know what information's popping up. I want to make sure that I'm safe, Now here's the real issue. While downloading the games, is it gonna, you know, is the stream gonna be able to handle itself while we do that? Let's see. It looks like it's not even able to download. Oh no, what's going on? Why can't you download? Why you get me distracted with Peggle? Damn. We'll play some Peggle. I'm down for some Peggle. But we're gonna have to start out on the easy levels. Hang on. But it's not letting me download Peggle though. Wait, hold on. Did it download it down? I think it downloaded so fast that it didn't even like. I think it downloaded so fast it didn't even like matter. It was so, yeah, I think that's what occurred. I think it was so fast that it didn't even pop up. It just says 2 completed. Hang on. Let's go to the P's. Go to the P's. No, wait, hold on. Oh, it's just not installed. I was like, what the? Okay, so let's do that. I should have enough memory for it, and then we'll get Peggle Nights, which I guess is a different one. Yeah. So the real thing is, will the stream stay up? Wow, I didn't know. Okay, all right. While that's good, Lord, that was so fast. Hang on, we're gonna install this one too. We were supposed to do Photoshop. That's what we were supposed to do. But you led me down the dark path of Peggle, okay? We're doing it. I don't care. That was a good idea. I haven't played Peggle in forever. And for it to be so cheap, it might be a little loud. I don't know. Wait, you can't even see it. Is it not going to pop up? Did it crash? Huh. Game capture. Peggle. Huh. I guess we have to do... Why you no capture? That's very strange. Why is it not capturing? Let me do, let's see, we have window I mean, I can just do a display capture, I guess. Right? And then Peggle up. No, it's still not popping up. What in the world? You may need to capture your entire screen for Peggle instead. Yeah, dude, it didn't even... That's so strange. On my primary monitor, and then I have Peggle pulled up, it still isn't popping up. Oh, there we go. Enter the name, RCL. Is it playing music? I think it should. Yeah, there we go. Bjorn. God, it is old, but that's okay. It's old, but it's okay. Look, dude, is that? It says you're playing Peggle. Is that what it is? You just trying to get the multiplayer? Is that what you're doing? All right. God, I haven't played this in so long. All right. So the goal of Peggle, right, is to get the oranges, and it's just like Plinko in a way. Could you remake Peggle in Rec Room? Probably, right? It'd be super easy, right? You'd make, I'm assuming you'd have to make these little bouncy ball things, right, into like prefabs or something, right, and place them all around. And then some of them you'd have to have orange, some of them you have to have blue and green and everything like that. And then you just design the courses. Somebody has to have done it, right? Am I tripping? Maybe. Peggle remake in Rec Room? You got over, what does it say, 25,000? Okay. How many do we got left? We got 7 left. This is supposed to be easy mode. I might download. See, me and my girlfriend can play this. I might download it back on my. Oh wait, you can't even see the face cam anymore. Hang on. There you go. Put that up there. And then that was there. But I don't know if we need it or not. It's weird. It doesn't like activate until. Could I wait a second? Wait. Hold on. I want to try something. We're gonna put the filter back on. Remove this filter. Add this filter. Close it. And then if we go back into the game, I want to go like right there in the center. Hey. Hang on. I want this to be like right here in the center. Right here in the center where the Peggle ball thing is. But I think I might have to shrink it a little bit. Old game gotta warm up. Yeah. This level has bricks. Alright. Hold on. I want to line this up, but it doesn't stay up on the screen. So I need to shrink the face cam a little bit. Just shrink it like that maybe. If I could center it exactly, which I might be able to. Blending, order, transform, flip, fit the screen, center vertically. Oh no, whoops. That should be fine, like right there. Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that. That's perfect. What's the power up? What's the power up for the RCL character? I mean, what's the one? Does Bjorn do the guidance thing? Bjorn might be the top because of the guidance. You know what? We're gonna turn chat on too, just because we can. All right. I like the owl. The owl does okay, but sometimes the owl makes dumb decisions. What's your power up? You're a crab man, aren't you? What's another one? There's like the spooky ball. There's like the pyramids. What's another one? You know, this is Peggle. They have Peggle 2, right? I should have bought Peggle. Well, probably wouldn't be at a discount. But still. I have a bit of a weird question. And I mean, you're the only one here, or the only one talking, so I don't know. Do you? I know I've asked this before. So I guess this week. We'll try and do the meetup on Wednesday. Oh, excuse me, because I mean, I don't know if I want to keep doing the meetups. I think the meetups are a good idea, just for my sake. You know, just to talk to people is cool, especially if it's not like a bunch of people, especially people that are kind of like, okay, like, I don't know, they're just okay to meet up with. It's not like crazy, you know what I mean? It's not like some annoying child, basically. And even if it is, there's been so many times when I've been in like a conversation with somebody and I'm just talking to them, and then a fan comes up, somebody who's a fan, like in Rec Room, but they're like a little kid, like. And they're just like, they don't take the hint that like people, hey, I don't even know how we got that. People are like having a conversation or whatever, so it's nice to like sit there and just talk with people. But I don't know. I'd like to do that more, but like I've said before, even though. Yeah, exactly. And in VR, you're removing all the extra that could be there. All right, we're on to green pegs. So Bjorn can help us beat this. This isn't a bad idea for a game, you know. I mean, it's small enough to where you can make talk, but it's active enough that you do have to like kind of pay attention, but not so much attention that I think this is a good like game, I think, to stream. You're playing, but it's not super chaotic where you can't not pay attention. There was a game that I was gonna try and do today, which, I mean, it's been almost 3 hours, which is surprising because I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. I wanted to go into Rec Room and play. There's a Find the Button game, dude. I was gonna ask you something like 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, and I have no clue. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask you. Just rambling, dude. Just a rambling man over here. Anyway, there was a Find the Button game that we played for Rec Talk, and I kind of wanted to like just do that on the stream. That way it'd be, I want to find a way to get, because you're in Rec Room, people want to join you. I want people to be able to join at the same time. Like, I don't know, people joining. You know what? How does this work? Yeah, it was something about the meetups. It was before that. I ended up at meetups, but there was something else I was trying to say before that, and I can't remember. You know, I wonder how this looks in vertical. I can try and stream on TikTok and see what that looks like. That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to try that. We'll do a little bit more Peggle. And just sit here and talk for a second. Maybe get to, I don't know, our next whatever. We'll play this for a little bit. We'll get to our next thing. I think it'd be cool. What was the question? I hate that my brain is I get so scatterbrained in the middle of these things. What was the question? It had to be something about like what are you playing lately, or like what do you, something about maybe when I'm playing, I'm usually listening to something. Let me look at the chat. Hang on. Download Peggle is more important than Affinity. We may need to capture an entire screen. Why? Because it's an old game. Peggle, new Peggle remake. Old game, gotta warm up. Talked about power-ups. We need to stream. I cannot remember what I was gonna ask. No, it's gonna drive me crazy. It had to be something about like your watching preferences or something to like figure out what would be best. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, I'm caught in a weird place. Yesterday I tried to kind of figure out, because I'm in this weird spot with Rec Room. Now I'm going on a completely separate tangent. I don't even remember what the question was, but I'm in a weird spot with like YouTube where I feel like I have an audience of, there's a certain audience that I feel like I kind of have in a way, and I don't, because I'm very not active like I should be. There's an audience like there's like an audience avatar, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a representation of whoever it is that you're marketing to, right? And when I think about who that is for my main channel, it's different. It's not exactly who I think I would want it to be. And it's weird because I can wait, hold on. I can target that person, if that makes sense, which I'm sure really sounds obvious, but I can target that person, or I can target a different person who I think I might more want to talk to. And I'm just not really, it's two different audiences, and it kind of splits, you know what I mean? It kind of splits where to go with the content, or what type of content to make, or what to do. So I'm just kind of in this weird content limbo, which I'm sure is fine. Yeah, well, yes, sort of, kind of. I mean, you know, based on the circuit stuff, right? Like, yes, kids are in Rec Room and they're learning circuits, but I kind of feel like I end up with people who at least have some sort of like, hey, they understand a little bit, they're kind of like, how do I explain it? Like, I imagine the viewer of the typical RCMA videos to be like a teenager or a young college student who likes programming, like computer sciencey type stuff. Like, that's what I'm guessing, because that's what it seems. Of course, there are the kids which are part of Rec Room and maybe even possibly gaming and VR in general. Children, but they have more than a handful of brain cells. Well, but I mean, it's like they're starting to learn. You know what I mean? But the ones that are still kids. Oh damn, I lost. The ones that are still kids are not, you know, not my favorite people to be around, is what I guess I'll say. And it's just weird. It's weird because I don't know where to go or what to do. But I'm just gonna keep trying. That's what you got to do. And I think really I'm trying to find something that I can enjoy doing for a long period of time and make content out of it in some way. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be saying these things, but I'm just going to, because it is what it is. But it's like a lot of advice or whatever that I get is like, find what you love, like do what you love, find what you love. Which I think I might have said this in one of the meetups, but it's like, but then also there's, I think it's either an American thing or it's a psychological, like a money wound or something that I have. That's like, somebody's like, do what you love, you know, spend your time doing what you love or whatever. And then my brain goes, will that make money? And I'm like, well, if it's not going to make money, then it's not worth doing. Which I've been told over and over again that is not true, but it still feels to me like if you do a thing and you like doing a thing, but that thing doesn't earn you money, then it's kind of like a waste of time. But I know that's not true, but that's the way that it feels. See what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just a weird thing. Where did that come from? Why did I even start talking about that? Sometimes I just hate how it's just a stream of consciousness. Hey, we got a gopher. What does the gopher have? Yeah, you know, TK, that's the thing people say. Like, I mean, in the modern age, there's a market. Yeah, that's what they say. You just gotta find it. You just gotta figure it out. And I think that's kind of why I'm doing this stream. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go back into Rec Room. We'll do some Rec Room stuff, all right, but we're gonna do other things. Cause I don't know. I just feel like, okay, like if I'm gonna do it, then I need to enjoy myself. And so we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll get better. You just keep trying stuff and experimenting, and that's all you can really do, right? What? That's my cat. So I guess we'll do this, and then what did I say? I kind of wouldn't mind trying Peggle on a TikTok stream. just because you gotta become a Peggle streamer. What's popular for Peggle right now? Hang on, hold on, wait a second. We had, is this, we're on video capture? Okay, hang on. I don't know if anybody can do anything with these, so I'm just gonna go like this, just in case, because I don't know. All right. Hold on. Peggle. All right, so I've typed in Peggle. Now let's see. Let's go on our filters. Filters. This month. What Peggle content has been made this month? Really? Doug is doing some Peggle? Let's see. Peggle nights, trick shots, crazy finishers. 11 days ago, 213 views. 62,000, but that's Doug. So, like, you know, lost levels is Peggle is drafted, or sorry, Doug is drafted for a Peggle tournament. Competes in a Peggle tournament with 19 other competitors who are actually good. Oh, okay. So that's just a Peggle tournament. Spanish Peggle. Peggle nights. So this person, whoever this person is doing some Peggle. Doug again on the Peggle. I'll have to check out a Doug Peggle video. I've never seen a Peggle video from him. Now see, okay, Jeff and Emily. I know who Jeff and Emily is. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I listened to his podcast. 13,000 from 12 days ago. 13,000. That's crazy. Was that a? Wow. When that's not even their actual channel. That's some other channel. That's not even their channel. Doug in general is entertaining. I don't understand how he does what he does with like the bots and the coding and the AI. I should probably learn some AI. That's probably what I should do. Peggle Deluxe Bjorn 150. So it is a speed running in Peggle. Full game, no commentary. 29 views. You get Peggle Extreme. Hold on, we saw Peggle Extreme. What's Peggle Extreme? Wait a second. Because we saw that. I just didn't. Something I'd also like to play. Have you ever heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? I'd like to play that. I don't know. I know it gets dark. I don't really know what it's about. I just know it gets dark. Okay. So Peggle Extreme delivers fast-paced puzzle action that combines elements of pinball, pachinko to create a truly unique game experience. Take your best shot with energizing arcade fun, now exclusively themed with art and sounds from Half-Life Episode 2. Does this cost money? This is free. We're playing this. We're playing this. Wait a second. Peggle Extreme. Hold on. Okay, hang on. We're stopping regular Peggle and we're playing Peggle Extreme. All right. Let's see if it actually pops up. Wait, so is it actually... Hang on. Is that going to pop up, I wonder? Huh. Display, turn that off. Turn this on. Oh no! Did it work? Damn. No, it's not working. Okay, so I have to do display capture in order for it to work. Which means I then need to move this back to normal. Alright. Peggle Extreme. There was a portal lever, yeah. Hang on, I need headphones. I don't want to wear my stupid I don't want to wear my stupid headphones. Hold on, let me get regular headphones. What the heck, man? There we go. Oh shit! You know what? I remember, dude. It's Skibbity son. Hold on, let me see. We're gonna switch some audio stuff around. Give me 1 second. Let me. All right. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, that's weird. Okay, hang on. I can really hear myself. Hold on. We need to mess with some audio settings real quick. You can see what I'm doing. So, God, I'm so surprised at how loud that is. That's crazy. Hello. Hello. That should be okay. That's crazy. Gmail. Yeah. I saw that. Okay. So hopefully this isn't too... Oh, wait. Hold on. Now we got to switch the audio so you guys can hear it. There we go. All right. Pop up on the screen there, Peggle. All right. Welcome to Peggle Extreme. Let's see what this is. It's supposed to be Peggle with all the extra... whatever this is. Okay. Welcome to Peggle RCL. Not you. Click here. Oh, do I dare click on what that? Not you, just okay. Oh, okay. Come on, it's just getting good. Don't be calling me for stuff. Oh, hang on. I know it's gonna go off again here in a second. Damn, we're doing so good. It's going to go off again. I know it is. Okay. We've got... No, shush phone. Shush phone. Sorry, y'all. Let me wait on all the text messages before we keep going. Okay. So it's a head crab, and then I'm guessing this is from Half-Life as well. Peggle Institute. So I wonder if it's literally just Peggle, but it's just got a bunch of weird levels to it. That's it. Okay. All right. I guess let's start off with the adventure. Alert Mayday, this is Bjorn, founder of Peggle Institute, broadcasting on all frequencies. Nightmarish creatures have invaded the Institute. All able-bodied Peggle masters are to report for duty. With our skills, we'll bounce them out of here in no time. Yeah, we got it. All right. So now we're doing the tutorial, but it's... okay. We got it. We already know what we're doing. It looks like there's no music on here either, which is surprising. I thought there'd be some music. Hold on. Give me a second. Here. We'll put some music on. Get just a little bit of music. Not a lot. Oh shoot, I'm an idiot. There's probably a better way to do this, but it's the way that I do it. I just open multiple files in VLC. But there's probably a better way. I don't know. From what I could tell, VLC was the thing using the least amount of, like, whatever it's called, bandwidth or whatever. All right, how does that look on... Just give us a little bit of background noise. Half-Life logos in the top left and right of Da Peggle. Okay. Okay. Dot Peggle. Gotcha. Oh, yep, there it is. On the left, up there, and up there. Alright, so yeah, they just remade Peggle with a bunch of Half-Life references, or I guess a bunch of Steam references, really. But was this released by them? This can't, I mean, this is like a dead-on recreation if it was. Or if it wasn't, rather. That's cool. I did not expect today to bring us to a Peggle game. Thank you for that, TK. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Wait. Oh my gosh. Can I get... There's no music. Okay, there we go. Back to game. That's probably a little better. Alright, we've got 3 balls, we've got 3 reds we've got to hit. Yeah, it does sense. No music. No music. Very surprising. Turn it down like that, maybe. Turn everything down like that. Yeah, it's one of those things I can never quite get right with streaming, ever, is like the volume. For some reason, volume, it's always giving me a little bit of trouble. You never quite know where they are, where volume is. This looks like a different level that I played beforehand, just not in Peggle. Now I'm actually thinking on how to make Peggle in Rec Room. Well, let's see. If you're gonna make Peggle in Rec Room, let's see. You can turn those little collision thingies, collision zones or whatever they're called, not the square ones, but the ones you put on swords and whatnot, impact zones, whatever they're called. I haven't circuited them forever, right? But I imagine you take one of those, right, and if ball enters, I'm guessing, this is me guessing, if a ball enters the collision zone or whatever, right, then you I guess you would apply the forward vector in reverse, right? You'd have to make some kind of bounce, right? You'd have to make some kind of bounce occur. So you'd have to add velocity, or maybe just set velocity. No, you'd add velocity. Add velocity in the backwards direction of where it hit, right? And then we could, let's see. I feel like there's a way to do it. Like, my brain is always like, what's like the most, like, yeah, you can think of a way to like prototype it, right? And then you're like, okay, how can we make it more efficient, right? So it's like you would make one of these balls, like I guess a blue one, you could say, and then you would need to have some sort of, almost like a prefab, like we were saying, like a prefab that you can then make it so that every time the thing hits it, it shoots backwards. Put it all together. This is one of those things that I think Rooms 2 actually had over Rooms 1, really, is like doing the prefabs, because I think that would be just the fact that you can do it. You can do it on Rooms 1, but Rooms 2, it seemed like it was a lot easier. Like, yeah, there's a lot of bugs with Rooms 2, which really sucks that's the way it was kind of put out, because it was so much more powerful. But we're back to Room 1 because so many people couldn't do it. But let's see, you could do that. You would, what? That would make every single ball, right? Pretty much done. You would just have to set them wherever they are, and then you'd have to make the circuits. I don't know about tallying up votes, or not tallying, but I don't know about scores. Like getting the score. That might be a little bit more intensive, like circuit wise, because you would have to. Assign, like, figure out how to do it so that every time that a ball goes into the thing, then it, well, that's not true. Once it's hit, you could deactivate it, or you could teleport it somewhere else. I think it'd be easier to deactivate it, right? once ball enters the hit zone or whatever, you deactivate it so it doesn't work anymore. And I guess it makes a count of however many points. You would just have to determine, you have to do something so that you can determine if it's orange or blue, and then you'd have to be like, if however many balls, you could do it. It would just, that's the thing also about Rec Room Circus, man. It takes so long to set up anything. Even if you want to make something simple, you got to spend like 3 hours setting it up. And then you just have like a working, working prototype or whatever. You don't have like, it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Which I guess doesn't matter, right? As long as it functions. But it's one of those things, man. Like, working on the very few things that I have, like, I'm just like, man, it takes forever, dude. Hey, it's a flamethrower guy. You know, dude, all of these games that have such a big impact or whatever in gaming or in all of that stuff, Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life, and I mean, what other ones are there? Fortnite, I get, like, there's so many of them that I feel like I just have completely missed. Minecraft. I think the only thing that would be hard would be making the ball physics. Really? Couldn't you just turn it physical? You mean the bouncing part? I think we could just turn it physical, right? I feel like that would be... You know what we'd do? Let's get to the end of Bjorn here, and then we'll go in the rec room and we'll try and make it. And then I think it shouldn't be too. That's not too bad. That could be a nice little piece of content for the RCL Man channel. I don't know. I was trying to see what we could do. So do you? Oh, what I was going to ask you earlier. You watched Charlie? You ever watch Moist Critical stream wise, or do you just like? Because I know that at least you're aware of him, and I know that like there's other people who watch the channel that are aware of him, right? Watch him and stuff. Like, you can make it physical, but it kind of don't trust because Rec Room Physics to properly do stuff. Trust me. Oh, you okay? I got you. That makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask, which is a weird question. So basically, I kind of like looked through his stuff, and it seems what he's doing. And so I'm kind of like testing it with this, and I would like to. We'll see. He does like a stream. He leaves his stream up on his YouTube channel. He throughout the stream he does things. He plays games, or he sits down and he talks about whatever, or he reacts to clips or whatever he does, right? And then after that he's got okay, all right. So yeah, I don't watch it. The only thing I've really seen for him is like really it's just like the commentary videos, I guess is what you could say, right? Maybe some other stuff here or there. So, but what he or his team or whoever, however he has, because I'm sure he probably has somebody doing it instead of actually doing it himself, is he does his streams that are like 5 hours long or however long, and then he has like a gaming channel, and he has like a clips channel, and then he has his main channel. And so he leaves the streams. I really haven't. Well, see, I looked at him once just to kind of observe, just to see what it was. Because I guess in my mind, I'm like, what's he doing that's so special during the streams? You know what I mean? And it really does look like he's just kind of chilling. He's doing, whatever he wants, kind of. And so, so it seems like on his streams, he's kind of, because I kind of like followed through. He did a stream on his main channel. I kind of like fast forwarded through that, saw all the different sections of it, and then I went to his whatever, I think it was gaming channel, right? And he takes the sections of the stream that are whatever game. Let's say that he played Car Mechanic Simulator, like I was doing earlier. He'll take that section, and I don't believe, from what I watched, there's very much editing in it. He takes that whole section and he throws it up on his gaming like channel. It's just that. And then he has his sections of his stream where he does just like talking, like we did, where I just talked about No Man's Sky, or like just talked about, I don't know, whatever. You talk about something, and he'll take those clips and he'll put them up on a separate channel that's like the clips one. And even though it's from the same stream, it is just him like talking about whatever subject it was that they were talking about. And then, I'm sorry, I got distracted. And then I guess somewhere in between the stream in the week or something, he has however he comes up with his commentary videos. And it's something that I've had trouble understanding, is like, how does he decide what to talk about? How does he decide what he can make a video on and talk about? Like, is it just genuinely something he's just passionate about and that's what he does? Or is it like a trend? Like, is he on Reddit? I mean, I'm assuming that somebody who's serially online. I think he's even said that before, right? Terminally online. I think that's what people say. How did I not beat that? All right, hang on. So the one that's giving me trouble is the one down here. But, so I'm like, how do you know what to talk about? You know what I mean? And it's weird. So I'm trying to, like, I want to figure that out. What is it that is okay to, because you could just talk about whatever, right? You don't have to choose that all. You know, I was thinking that too. You know, he's got a bunch of people on his stream, and people, and I know there's like more than one that's just like, somebody said, did you hear about the new Steam VR headset? And then he'd be like, yo, leave me alone, I'm streaming, leave me alone. Damn. Uh-oh, it's a big one. It's a big one, hang on. Wait. Has as of today receives hang on. Sorry, we got some gift problems happening. Oh, word. Okay, free thing. So Temu made a mistake, and so we get a free thing out of it, sort of, basically. It's basically what it is. Let's see. Maybe look back at his older content while he was smaller. What do you mean? Oh, like look back at whatever he was covering back then? Like, hold on. This is why I shouldn't stream on days where I have to work. Definitely a good thing. Take it as a win. All right, cool. We need to. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Let's try and beat this level. We got to get past Bjorn, and then after that we can go. Let's try to make Peggle in Rec Room. I think that'd be a cool thing to do. There's another thing I wanted to do in Rec Room, and I think that could work. It wasn't a circuit thing. I wasn't intending to do any circuits today, but look, you know, whatever strikes my curiosity, I'll try and do, you know, and I think it'd be a good thing for the RCMN channel if I could like turn it into something, little string clips, something, I don't know, you know, something. Like I noticed he does like for a while he did the unhinged like nice guys on Reddit. I thought that was pretty funny. Like I did a video recently where I read a bunch of Reddit stories. I think you commented on that one, but I like doing that, but I don't know it's a weird thing again because of the mismatch of the audience. Like, some of that is kind of mature material, you know what I mean? Like, some of it has to deal with very adult topics, and so it's like, is it okay to talk about that with the audience being who it is? But at the same time, it's not all, how do I explain it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it okay to talk about those things? I'm not saying them in a bad way or anything. I'm just literally trying to think through these weird situations that people are in, and imagine what I would do myself, or what is the right or the wrong thing to do. Which I think could be a good thing. It's like I was saying in the video, like living kind of vicariously. Like, you're like, I'm probably not going to be in this crazy intense situation in my life. Hopefully not. But you can kind of like simulate it in your brain and get a couple different perspectives, and be like, oh, like this is, you know, a weird, maybe cathartic. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Oh, damn. Oh no, there's 3 of them. Oh man. Give me an extra. Oh, okay. All right, we got this. Bam. We got it. Really? As short form videos? Really? Reddit stories as short form. How does that work? I guess I haven't seen that. I suppose I have. I've seen the videos that are like Reddit stories, but they're like somebody playing Minecraft and jumping around. You know what I mean? And with like an AI voice, right? Damn. All right, the ball will head where you click. Okay, all right. I thought we were closer to the end. Oh God, did bad on that one. This is heavy. I can't do. I can't. I don't know. How does heavy sound? I normally see the Reddit story videos on mainly shorts, and it's just Minecraft parkour. Yeah. So when I was thinking through making that video, like in my mind, and I know there's a couple of different formats I've seen that kind of go in, like different forms that it's taken, and I'm like trying to determine like which format do I want to emulate before I can like kind of find my own style if I did want to continue doing that. I don't know, it's a weird thing because it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is to do, you know? Like, I kind of want to do it because I don't know. Just replace it with Rec Room Parkour. So what I see, I don't want to just do the AI voices though. You know what I mean? I do want to do the thing where I read and react to it. You know what I mean? Because I think that makes it. There's one story that I cut out of the video just because I didn't have time to edit it, and I when I react to what's going on, I'm like, are you serious? Like, I can't believe that this has happened. Like, what? Like, or at least it was very intense to me in the moment. And I'm like, what? Like, you said this when what? Like, I can't believe it. So I'm like, I kind of like those moments of like extreme, like, oh my gosh, can you believe? Ah, dang, so close. And so I don't know. Is there a person? I wonder if there's. Well, may I do some research? I do some research on it. I didn't know how short form would do, because I view short form a little bit more as like, it's gotta like, you know, it's gotta be like quick, in your face, blah blah blah. So when I think about like sitting down and reading, it's almost like the podcast audience. Like, the audience that's listening to the Rec Talk podcast is probably not going to watch shorts, although some of them do. Well, it depends on the mode, right? The mode that the person's in, right? Like, I don't know. That's another thing. I'm like, I don't know about the podcast, man. I want to keep doing it, but it's not going great. And then, oh man, I tried so hard to. There was a company that I thought would be a really good sponsorship for the podcast, and I got in touch with them, and it was like we had, I thought we had set up a meeting to get a sponsorship for them to sponsor the podcast, or at least talk to them about it, talk about the opportunity. And well, we had a meeting and they just didn't show up, and I was like, oh, okay, so I guess not then. You know, like, oh well, I was being serious, but I guess, I don't know, maybe it was too much, or maybe just not big enough, or whatever. But well, I don't know, it was kind of like an automatic meeting setup thing. It wasn't like somebody actually talked to me and set up a meeting, but I thought that it would have been, at least somebody would have shown up. But anyway, like, I got the Google Meetup code and everything to like go with it. It is what it is. Alright, next stage. Oh dear, these awful monsters are everywhere. There's no turning back now, friends. We've got to give them everything we've got. Shoot balls, make bounces. Extreme fever is our only hope. So now, the creatures are advancing faster than we thought. The sentry guns are our only chance to secure the perimeter. Okay, so we're not, okay, we're on 2, but we're not switching characters. We can only be him, I guess. I think that's enough for the Peggle. I think we've got a couple more things that we can do. Oh my gosh, look at what time it is. That's crazy. Shoot. All right. So I think that's enough Peggle for today. It's Peggle, you know what I mean? It's nice to like sit there and like talk and play at the same time. That's a really nice use for that. And it might even be good for like a TikTok stream. That'd be cool. Thank you, TK, for coming in and talking about that. Or giving me that suggestion. That's really good. That's really cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to exit out of that. We're going to get into VR. We're going to get into Rec Room. We're going to see how well we can do that. Okay. What I would like to do is turn that off. What I would like to do is, I guess, let's get the VR on. Let's switch out everything. Let's get the VR on. And then I guess we can go in and we can try to make Peggle. I had another thing that I wanted to do, but I'm like, should we do the Peggle thing, or should we do, if I do the Peggle thing, probably it's going to appease the audience more, the audience that's here on this channel, right? Hello, Banksky. back sky. Yeah. All I said was what you know about Peggle Deluxe. Look, man, I mean, I like Peggle, and you got me thinking, hey, let's play some Peggle, because Peggle's pretty chill, right? And then it was $1.50. Like, what? And I might play that, you know, on my own, not even on a stream, just because it's fun. Okay. Now if I go here, all right. Let's do. We're gonna take our filters and switch them out. There we go. Look at that. Hey, what's up? All right. So, we're going to hop into Rec Room. Now, I am still going to be by myself, but we're going to try to make Peggle in Rec Room. And we're not going to get very far, but we're going to try a little bit. You know what I mean? We'll I gotta unhook, and I gotta unhook everything and move everything around. So let me turn this on. Yeah, for real. There was a game. Okay. So I've done one short, 2 technically, where I sang, and I want to try and do more of that, but I'm just very embarrassed, because it's not good enough in my eyes, but at the same time it is, because it sounds okay in my ear. But then when I hear my recording back, I'm like, oh, that sounds awful. You know what I mean? So, but there's a game on Quest that's like a singing game. They had one on PlayStation a long time ago, and I had that one. And I mean, I can get the score. It doesn't sound super great, but I can get the score. but it was free, and I want to play that, but I need to play that like not in front of people. You know what I mean? Like, I need to make sure that I'm not, you know, if I do some kind of singing, which I would like to do, I just need to make sure that it's like, you know, where my remotes go? Go over here. Okay. Oh. Anybody on that Horizon? That dude. Speaking of Horizon, hang on, dude. Horizon Zero Dawn, great game. Horizon Forbidden West, great game. Freaking, they're making another Horizon like monster or Horizon, dinosaur whatever game, right? But it's an MMO RPG, and I was so disappointed, man, because I really enjoyed those games, and I don't like the MMO RPG type elements. You know what I mean? And so I'm kind of very disappointed that that's what's happening. Do it, do it. You sound so Sigma. For real, what? I don't understand. What in the world is that in the front of your headset? Oh, it is a hold on. Oh, frick. What is the name? I think it's called Mod Mic. I think that's what it's called. And it's a little microphone that like hangs down in the front there. Well, and this is a little sticker magnet thing, and it's like a magnet and just magnet to the front of it, and you can like stick it down or sideways or whatever. Um, yeah, that's all that is. I haven't used it in a while, but oh no, okay, we're good. Hopefully this will just open in VR. Hang on, let me make sure. Oh, have you played the Lego one? I have played the Lego one. I actually beat the Lego one. I was okay with that one. That one I'm fine with. I just don't want to have. I don't want to play MMORPGs. I don't like them. But that's me. I'm just very. I think I'm a very Western gamer. Like anything like kind of with the classic kind of RPG type trope or like anime or anything. Like I'm just very. I'm very Western. Oh, back sky. I mean, one day if I get brave enough, I'd like to. I've done, like I said, I've done one short on TikTok and Instagram where I sang, and it was okay, but I had to do some post processing. Like I had to do some. Oh look, it's Lacey. Oh, you can't see her. Hang on, let me. Video capture. We can turn that off. Look, it's Lacey. That's a pretty look. That's a pretty good character we made earlier. You should go back into the earlier part of the stream and you can see the anime character that we made. Hold on, let's go. We don't need this. We do need our. We need our Oculus, and we need our. Oh, hello, hello. There we go. Hello, hello. There we go. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Do I still have music playing? I don't have music playing, but that'll be okay. It'd be alright. All right, now I can try to have a um what's it called? Try to have chat up in here. I don't know how it's gonna run while I'm standing up and getting everything ready. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's got a gun in her hand. Uh, wait a minute. Where are the eyes? Where are the eyes? This doesn't look right. Where are the eyes? Wait a second. Where are the eyes? Give me my eyes. Give me my eyes. What the Hang on. What was that on? Eye stuff? Eyewear? Headwear? Might have been headwear. No. It was earwear. That's what it was. What did I just switch? No. No. Wait. What did I do? What did I switch? Hold on. Can I go back? There's a back button. Go back. Okay. All right. It was earwear. That's where it was. No, it wasn't earwear. Damn, where was it? It had to be eyewear then. No? Yeah. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Hold on. Am I tripping? What? What else could they be? Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I gotta answer this phone. Hey, where's this at? Um, yeah. So that was my work, and they've called, and it's like nobody has any freaking communication skills whatsoever. So, yeah, I might have to go. I don't really know. It's now my responsibility to go call and find out if I'm gonna leave or not, which is dumb. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining. I mean, it's been this was probably the part where it actually would have started picking up a little bit, but it is what it is. Anyway, we had some decent time today. I would like to do it again, but let's see what we can do with the results of this stream, and see what we can do with it and everything. TK, thanks for sticking it out, with me, and everybody else. Thanks for hopping in, and hopefully we can do another long stream where we play Peggle and we make characters, and we hopefully do all the fun stuff. Anyway, let me go handle. You know what? I'm gonna shut up because I might be mean. Anyway.